Ruffles.
Dude, I freaking love you, bro. Uh-oh. Fido has bromance and chose... no, Safty's mine. Wait a second. Gotta get the youth up in violence. Can you make one of the lions in the shape of... Oh, of the cat. Hey, Saturday Night Policy. Sorry I'm late saying hi, but... hellos. It seems to be such a obscure anime or older anime that no one seems to be using that ravine. So I took that off, and then I freed up enough to give Safty a head pat. So now, like here, if you look here... Oh no! Maple, stop it!
Oh no.
But yeah, as you can see, I added a redeem for Safty now. They're not, those innocent people are just minding their business. What?
Is this a movie?
Which movie? Yeah, I saw that arc of Demon Slayer.
The Ark and Demon Slayer, oh god. Is that what you're getting it at? I don't know. Yeah,
No, it's in real life. Is this the real life?
oh no!
Exhausted. Oh, I came back. I'm not scared, so I'm not scared tonight anymore. Worried when I was just my sister and me. Like, what if Kimura shows up? Everything's fine now. Dad's back.
Only whenever I fall from really large heights.
That's not what I meant. Or, sensitive to milk, they would make you sick. Like, they make me sick. Why is this tabbing too soulful? Wait. I don't know. Luna. But it's funny. But yeah, White Rabbit ice cream? Dang, that sounds so good. I type lol and tab and it becomes your name. Oh, really? That's funny. Oh no. But yes, White Rabbit candy is really good. And also another... That sounds divine. Yeah, it was so good. Oh my gosh. We haven't been there since 2019. So it was just really good to have again. Have you ever had a xiaolongbao? They're like tiny little dumplings that they steam. And they trap soup inside of it. So what you do is you dip... You pick it up with your chopsticks out of the bamboo case. And then you dip it in a mixture of ginger, soy sauce, and vinegar. And then you put it in your spoon. And then you poke it with your chopstick, let all the soup inside of it come out of it. And then you eat it. And it's just like, you get a little bit of soup with all the yummies of a dumpling. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. So good. If you've never had a xiaolongbao, I highly recommend it if you have anywhere nearby.
They're good. They are good.
They are so good. Oh yeah, we did this for...
Oh yeah, we did, because I remember Good Manager.
Yeah, the good manager part, which was interesting. Because we were doing this for Deadly Death Child. Weaknesses is your know-it-all, unforgiving, condescending, expecting the worst. Oh, that doesn't... Yeah, that's just so harsh. Well, you like family tradition.
It's working with the games I'm playing. So, let's see
Yeah,
if
it
I
is
can
what
join
it
your
is. I'll
game
survive.
Discord.
Yay! Well, I'm glad. Surviving is important. But yeah, go relax. Enjoy. Do something that makes it hard.
Nice. Oh wow.
What was
5th
that?
grade.
What happened? I
We
know.
got 5th grade.
Oh, we got more grade. I have a question. Did one of you do the emotes? I'm gonna raise my desk here.
just unplug yours. Technical
Hello?
difficulties.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Did the stream attend this on your main account? So I haven't even played mine in like a week.
Uh-oh.
What?
So, oh my god.
Yep, yep. What? What?
So you know Pokemon was watching TLA?
Yeah.
Which band?
No fucking way. I can't believe. Yeah, that was.
Use fireman snails or puppy dog tails. Thunder or lightning. Maybe he said, Goo Goo Gaga. It's magic dance. Dance, magic dance. Dance, baby, spell on me. Jump, magic jump.
Hello.
Hey guys. We're early.
Yeah. Sorry.
Early.
I just wanna stream earlier and end earlier since we weren't doing anything anyway. I'm emotionally spent, so I am not feeling that great. So yeah, hi and stuff. We're gonna hopefully cheer up by doing the new Manderville quests.
Yes.
They're always full
Ridiculous
of
and
silly,
hilarious.
Yeah, ridiculous and silly. So hopefully that'll lift some of this crappy feeling, you know? So we'll see. Anyway. I guess I should start if it'll load. Okay, there it is. I hope everybody else is having a good day. One thing we did do is change our pre-company to reflect like the anime Kuma 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 Bear because it's funny and it fits. Why
And-
not, right?
Right. We have bear.
And then I changed the
bear
names of
stuff.
the things, the titles. Panda, of course, and then Higuma is brown bear. And then I couldn't think of anything that's like for alts, so I called it a Pakuma, like a pack bear, you know, like pack mule, but pack bear. So I just made a joke out of Pakuma. I made up a word. It's not a real word.
It is now.
And then like the basic member thingy, which is never being used, is Koguma, which is a panda cub or a bear cub. Sorry. So,
Yes,
yeah.
but this is a.
I'm gonna go to you, I guess.
Yeah, you can ring to me.
Okie dokie.
Speaking of Manderville, I'm at the Gold Saucer.
Yeah. What a way to start Mandervilling. He's going to the Manderville Gold Saucer. Oh, whoops. Thanks. I'm gonna see my luck. Well, anyway, I hope everybody's having a good rest of their week. Gamble. I got 10,000.
Nice. It's because I'm doing the Manderville.
Oh yeah, you are, aren't you? That sound is so satisfying.
That when you get the 10,000,
Yes.
it's like ching da 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 da
Dun,
da
dun,
da
dun,
da.
dun. Oh man, I don't know which way to go. This is either gonna be a 1080 or that's gonna be a 10,000 again. Maybe. If this is an 8, that's a 1080. If this is a 987, that's a 3600. If this is a 123, that's a 10,000. So which way should I go?
I'd YOLO. If it were me, You're probably gonna lose out, but I would YOLO this.
Okay. Nope, I lost. But I didn't get. That's only 144, so I was wrong on that. But there's the 1080 that I guessed.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I set you astray.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I gave you
Nope, it's fine.
wrong information.
Oh, come on, not this again. Really? Okay, YOLO. Oh, there's the 10,000 again.
Nice. Okay, two 10,000s out of 3 aren't bad.
Yeah.
You're just aligning your luck
Mhm.
for the Nihita banner and Genshin Impact.
No, I think it's gonna take all of my luck.
No.
That's taking all of my luck. What are you
No,
talking about?
you're realigning your luck.
No, I think it's taking all of my luck. It hasn't. Hey, Biz. Into the fire battle, into the anvil war for the pit.
Wait, what? No, you
Ah.
pandas.
For
No panda wars.
There's no wars. No war.
There are no wars in
fighting.
the bamboo forest.
I hope you're having a good Thursday, Biz. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by. Do you want to hit up a roulette before we
Yeah, sure.
go to the main event? At least the trial roulette.
Okay.
There's like this bird flying, or no, not a bird. It's like, what is this? A gale kitten. There's a gale kitten flying around. Yeah. There's a lullafell running around me in circles.
It's not just any Lullafell. That's Anya. What the?
I'm throwing a heart your way.
Okay.
The dope
Actually, that's
emote.
making me dizzy. Ugh.
Okay.
Like, I arranged my favorites to be all the animals that can beckon or sit on your head. See?
I have the blue chick in his little life preserver.
It is so cute. I can't believe how
'Cause
cheap that got. Watch the
that thing
first
used to be
episodes. Oh,
worth
you
how much?
did? Last night, and yes, yours truly best girl. I'm glad you like your.
Your is crazy, but
The Gale kitten's kind of cute, isn't
she literally, what, I guess, spoilers, never mind. I don't want to spoil it too much, but
And I didn't realize that I did have this in my bags. You know? I can't talk. Wait. Watch. It sits on your head too.
that's cute.
The new like hamster-looking thing enemy. I really want that, but that's apparently also. Yeah, Anya
Yeah,
is adorable.
Anya is adorable.
Good taste, Biz. No, I just think she's.
Anya is super adorbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and super silly.
Yes.
Her reactions are like, ah, ah.
Yeah. She likes peanuts, so maybe it might be fitting to have that kin.
So, I was reading Burger King Japan
Yeah.
is doing Spy X family themed.
Cute.
Yeah, is making Spy X family themed burgers,
Oh, really?
and they have peanut butter in them apparently because Anya likes peanuts.
That sounds disgusting, actually. Who did they actually eat what they tested?
I have no
Is
idea. I'm
Judy
sure
really-
someone
Is
did.
it really going to happen?
The trial?
Yeah.
It says I'm number 1.
Well, okay, but
We can go. Like I can teleport to Ratzahan unless you have something else to do here in the Gold Saucer.
Oh yeah, that's where he needs. We don't.
That's where the quest
the,
starts.
The Jumbo Cat pack hasn't happened yet, right?
Yeah, Saturday is that.
Oh, okay, okay.
What the hell?
I have my return there, so no, I just have a return.
Wait, your return's in Ratzahan?
Oh no, it's not. Never mind. That's Old Charlian. I'm thinking, isn't that where the quest is?
No, it's in Ratzahan.
Oh. Why did I think it was in Old Charlian? Thanks. You should have set the cheaper teleporting. Oh, the Sleeping Gentleman, really? Is what it's called?
Yes, this excitable. Hey, it's started by a Lalafell.
Cute.
The pungent Lalafell can scarcely conceal his excitement. Pungent?
Pungent? Uh-oh. To be fair, I enjoy grilled pimento cheese and bacon sandwiches. Well, cheese and bacon sounds tasty, but peanut butter on ground beef? I just don't understand what's good about peanut butter and ground beef. But yeah. Wait, I know you. We met in Kugane. You're the stone cold killer I asked to look after my love of my life. What's that look for? Surely you haven't forgotten me. You and me, we had a moment, a connection. Not like the one I've got with her, of course, but I know I left an impression. Wait, what? Creepy little bastard who smells like cheese followed Nashu to Kugane after stalking her for 5 years. Oh my god, that's so
Yes.
Frankly, considering how many blows to the head I've taken, I'm lucky I haven't forgotten my own name. Oh my god, I wonder if I should answer this one.
I did the first one myself.
Okay.
Like, I noticed like more and more the Warrior of Light is giving little
Really
fucks about telling these annoying NPCs what they really think.
Yeah.
Just like, you know what? I went to the edge of the universe and back to save this fucking existence.
Yes. Now I'm
And now
like,
you asshole.
yeah, I know, right?
I deserve to, you know, talk shit about some of you annoying bastards.
Exactly. Hey, there's nothing creepy about my love. It's as pure as the pristine waters of the fourth stream. Sniff, sniff. Fair point about the cheese stink, though. But enough about me. This is about Miss Nashu. Ever since she got sucked in that weird portal back east, I've been scouring the world for any sign of her. I was this close to giving up, but then, huzzah! I found her at Radzat Han. Whatever. Normally, I'd be happy to get back to playing the silent invisible guardian. Oh, hey, Brick Muppet. Wait, hi, everybody. Wait, what? Peanut butter and ground beef?
So this is, hi
You
Brick
caught
Muppet.
that? Wait, weren't you?
This link is an article I found on the Burger King thing. If you care to read about it.
Oh, welcome, Brick Muppet. Thank you for stopping by.
How you doing today?
What? Peanut butter on ground beef? Oh, I know. Not like this. I know what you mean, Brick Muppet. It's kind of what? Why would they put peanut butter on ground beef? But yeah, could be that it's mixed in the beef and it's made into patties. I guess, but it still sounds disgusting. But I can't imagine what peanut butter on beef tastes like, and I don't want to. It sounds ugh. But she seems pretty distressed by the plight of her inspector friend. He's here too, but laid up and showing no signs of waking anytime soon. My Nashu has been fashioning all sorts of medicines in hopes of rousing him, but to no avail. I mean, I couldn't care less if he kicked the bucket, but I hate. Oh my god. How many times does Hildy have to die?
Is Hildebrand dead? I don't know.
I mean, you know what I mean. He's always found dead at the start or something.
That's like most of the time he's like unconscious, like he's on the brink of death.
Yeah. But I hate seeing her like this. She's liable to work herself to death. So what say you? Will you deliver my dearest Nashu from her plate? You'll find her over at the High Crucible, no doubt slavering over in Alembic. And with that, I'll get back to cheering her on from the shadows. You too, I guess. Now go quickly, save my beloved. Oh boy. We're still in the queue, I'm surprised. But I guess it's just dead time. You're already there?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm watching Nashu look at a bucket. I have no idea what she's doing.
Rick Muppet, soon you'll have the pleasure and the entertainment of doing the Hildebrand quest, and you'll understand how cheesy this will be. Safety loves
The Hildebrand
these.
quest is amazing.
But if it wasn't for Safety, I probably wouldn't do these myself. Hey, Jimmy! Yeah,
Yes.
I purposely glamored her to look like Anya. My eyes were already blue, because I like blue eyes, but Anya has green, so I didn't change that because it costs money. So I can't change that part of her. But welcome back, and nice seeing you again. But yeah, my Lullafa looks like Anya on purpose. And I got this, oh yeah, I remember showing it off already, but it's so cute how it just sits on your head. There's a new minion with that looks like a hamster that I really want, but it's in a dungeon that I have not unlocked yet, so I don't think I'll be seeing it anytime soon. There's a lot of minions that you can have on your head though. Like all of these will ride on your head. These ones too, that one. Yeah. I have an owl friend. Owl friend. Spy Family did this? Yeah, Spy X Family, yep. And they have a shampoo that will help with that. And that should do it. Now to take this medicine and... Uh-oh. There you go. Core. Mimi, it feels like it's been forever, though definitely less than a year, I'm sure. Oh boy. What brings you at Razadhan? Enjoying a spot of adventuring, or perhaps... Then you've heard, it's true. Inspector Hellebrand's gone into hibernation again. And, wait, you're giving me that look, the one that screams, what about the whole weird portal business? Alright, since you silently asked. So back on the Ruby Sea, remember how Greg got... Hey, Big Boss!
Big Boss.
I think you're like the only one that notices that thing.
We started early.
Yeah, we started early. It's okay. I mean, not everybody's after that, so it's fine. When Greg got dosed with Dew Prism and was forced to whisk us all far away. I don't really actually remember what happened, but I guess they'll tell us.
Yeah, there's a little short little graphic.
And welcome back, Big Boss. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, squad leader. How that strange rift opened up, which the inspector got sucked up into, and how I followed him in after that. See, I don't remember this really well. Oh, I remember her jumping in. Chimera is still streaming, and Luna is still sleeping. Ah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what do you, what's wrong? What's wrong, Big Puppet? After that, we all ended up in this bizarre place. I couldn't tell up from down, left from right. And so we wandered, lost and confused. Wait, what? What happened? Fortunately, Greg came to his senses and explained that we were in the interspectral rift, and then used the same trick to bring us home. I could have had first, but oh, it's okay. I mean, most people just assume that somebody already redeemed it. I usually fill up the upper right corner when somebody does redeem it, if I remember. But otherwise, if it's not been redeemed, then it usually is just left there blank. But it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not gonna expect everybody to go chasing after something silly like that. I just thought it was fun to add in for something for people to engage in, I guess.
Yep. It's just a fun diversion.
Yeah. Greg came to his senses, explained we were in the spectral rift, and then used the same trick to bring us home. It's a competition, and we all do it for pride. Oh, I didn't realize that. I took it from some other. Oh, it was Kit Kat stream that did the first thing that I kind of got that idea from him. before the horde. Oh boy, oops.
Wrong game.
Greg himself stayed behind though. Something about a score that he had to settle. Not sure what that was about, but hey, you know Greg. I thought he went into Final Fantasy, that other game. Is that what he's doing? Is that what they're using as an excuse?
He went into, well, yeah, he could have. He's in that DLC and that other, Strangers in Paradise game.
Yeah, Strangers in Paradise.
Maybe that's where he is right now.
Yeah. Anyway, we're back now, but the rub is that Inspector Hildebrand hasn't opened his eyes since. I know he needs his beauty sleep, but it's been an awfully long time, and we've got cases to solve. I've been trying my hand at apothecary stuff, seeing that if I can't make something that'll get him up and moving, but nothing seems to work. But I think we're making progress. Me and Mr.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra? What? From the Shoka Concern, that is. You remember Mr. Chupacabra, right? But got sucked into the rift along with us, former evil mastermind. Not so bad once you get to know him. Hey, David! Welcome back. Is little Anya doing well? I hope so. I think she's getting confused by Nashu there. How are you, David? I know, right?
Hey, David.
Oh, this guy, Jubraka. Why is she calling him Chuba?
Because she can't get his name right.
Oh. I don't remember who this guy was. Wasn't he the one?
He's like, he invented the drug that he was using, that they were using to basically mind control people.
What?
In the
I don't
previous...
remember. Why don't I remember this stuff?
The drug, he and Akebono, I think, were using it to, like, manipulate people.
Okay. Pleased I am to meet you once more and under less compromising circumstances. If I may correct our mutual friend, I am Jubraka, chairman of the Sajatra Concern. What the? Thank you for the head pads, David.
Thank you.
I thought you installed a mole on your model. It was just black pepper.
Oh. Yeah, that's not a beauty mark redeem. It's oh
my god.
You need to clean your monitor.
Big boss. Head pats are my lifeblood. Yay! Head pats are great. Your distrustful and somewhat bloodthirsty glare is not unwarranted, but in my defense, who among us has not contemplated enslaving the rich and powerful to bend the world to their will? Oh my god, what the heck? The dialogue in this is always crazy. Yeah, my monitor's filthy. Wait, how is your how does monitors get dirty? I don't understand unless you touch them, unless it's like a touchpad. How do monitors get dirty?
Well, you know, you can splash things on them. You eat at
I
your
don't
desk.
really eat much splashy foods. I mean, sometimes my drinks.
Well, I'm not saying you.
I eat.
I'm saying other people.
Oh, okay.
You've ever seen some of the monitors at my office.
Ugh, no thank you.
Have you ever seen a coffee stain on a monitor? I have.
That's gross. That's bad. I'm surprised the monitors still work. Yeah, that's funny. I pray you forgive me for my poor joke, or forgive me my poor joke, and allow me to assure you that after wandering the interdimensional rift for the sisters only knows how long, I am a changed man.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally, I understand the words alone would not suffice to absolve me of my sins. Thus, since my return, I have operated a humble apothecary and caters to the needs of one and all. I'm surprised that they didn't end up on the first. I thought they would have gone to the first. It's like they scrapped the idea or something.
Yeah, I don't...
They went into a portal. I mean...
They went into a portal, and yeah, I literally thought they were going to end up in Shadowbringers, but they didn't.
No. I eat the... Oh, sorry. Monitor works just spotty. Ah. Grab an alcohol wipe. That's a good idea. Safety's right. I've seen some horrifying keyboards I can understand. Because, you know, you eat with your hands and then you type
Usually it's keyboards.
Yeah, usually I can understand keyboards. I mean, I try to keep mine clean, but if I eat something with my hands, I always have a like a wet nab nearby so that it will just like take the grease off, you know. Furthermore, I made arrangements for Miss Nashu's workshop. Rest assured that I will spare no effort in helping her see Inspector Hildebrand waken and return to full health. And with that, if you excuse me, I must see to other business. Interesting. He was the one throwing those cards, wasn't he? Uh-oh.
Cards.
He has a sinister look on his face.
Yes, he has this sus look. You're like,
Very sus. Isn't he the nicest ex-villain you've ever met? But that's right. I had just finished my latest medicine. I've got high hopes for this new recipe. Hey, Chocolate Disco. Welcome back. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. Oh, and the stretches.
I could use a little bit of a stretch myself.
Hey, stretchy stretch. Okay. How are you?
Yeah. Anya.
How are you tonight, Chocolate Disco? I suppose I ought to get a look at the Manderville man himself. They even used the line here. I guess they didn't forget the song. Started playing Yakuza 4. Oh, I like the combat. Oh, good. That's good to know. I'm glad you like it. I never even heard of the series until I watched Pandemonium play it. By all means, did I tell you about the Pokemon cards I got recently? No, you didn't.
No.
You collect Pokemon cards? That's great though. I mean, it sounds fun. Yakuza 4 is a breath of fresh air compared to 3. Oh, why is that? By all means, the inspector is resting in a room up in Kama. Awake or asleep, I'm sure he enjoyed your company. Let's go. Uh-oh. Wait, did we lose our queue?
I withdrew because we started this.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Where do we go? Oh, up here.
I'm just gonna go to that Ethernet thing and then
Okay.
teleport to Kama.
How do we get over there?
I guess I drop down to this little hole.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a bit of damage. Wait, I've never
we never
attended
been
this
here?
Ethernet.
I guess not. Did they add this?
I guess.
The high.
Okay.
Wait, huh?
Hi, Ultra Extreme.
Hello, Ultra Extreme. Welcome back. How are you? Okay, so we gotta go on this place. Right now, we're doing a quest in Final Fantasy XIV. Oh my God, there he is. There's Hildebrand.
How do you?
Oh my God, you praying to him? Wait, what?
No, I'm praying because he's on his deathbed.
Oh my God.
That's more appropriate.
There's the Manderville dance. Doing good, just making my YouTube video for the channel since I haven't uploaded any since 2 months. Wow, in 2 months. Well, good luck with that. Making those editing videos can be a hassle. I'm not good at it, so. Actually, I don't even know how to do it, so. Manderville dance. Yay, let's go. Okay, anyway. Isn't this room nice, Mr. Chupacabras? Taken care of everything, even paid the rent in full. Ah, but I'm distracting you, aren't I? You need to concentrate while you examine the inspector, right? Study the sleeping Hildebrand. You may move the camera. Uh-oh. Target the exam. Oh my God, what? What are we? Is this more? Anyway. Why? I can't. Hildebrand's face. Okay. Rugged features, belly. What is at closer glance the sensitive mien of a cultured gentleman? Well, while he still breathes, he appears to be locked in a deep slumber. Oh my god. Rippling muscles bespeck oh my god, impressive strength. While smooth skin suggests that only on the rarest occasion does this man resort to violence. Troublingly, his limbs are stiff and cool to the touch as if the blood runs cold in his veins. So he's dead.
No, he's not dead.
His leg? Really? Exquisite buckles off of the stylish footwear are a design unique to the House Manderville. Oh gosh. These shoes would almost certainly fetch a small fortune in the markets. Man, this is weird.
You know that discussion we were just having? Well,
Yeah. Inspector's condition is disturbingly reminiscent of the scions who were summoned to the first for a time. Huh. See? It feels like they left it out. Right, Safety?
yes.
Like they intended to have it, but it never went through. They ran out of time, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh, finished already? Any theories as to what's wrong with Inspector? Well, he's a soulless husk, which is less than ideal.
I answered that one because it was funny.
I suspect he may have been summoned to another reflection. Really? You answered the first one?
Yes, because I like the. He's a soulless husk. That's not good. I thought it was funny.
This one
Sorry.
she probably wouldn't understand anything, right?
She'd probably be like, "What?"
Yeah. Now she's not the brightest bulb in the batch. I see. I mean, I don't. But that's what you're supposed to say at times like this. I know that much. How do we wake him up? Oh boy. Return his soul to his body? But where did it go? And what is it doing there? Hey, Sakuna! What? Why? What's at the stars? What does that mean? Hi. It's a. Oh, I'm sorry. I turned off all the clips. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How are you? Probably went to the first to become the gentleman of darkness, as you do. Uh-oh. I think it's gone to another world wholly unlike ours, but still slightly like ours. A world of contrasts. Which one did you
I like
answer?
the first one too. The gentleman of darkness.
The gentleman of darkness, probably. I see, right. So, can you go there? Okay. Great. In that case, I'll leave the soul searching to you. I'm sure it goes without saying, but once you've arrived in this otherworldly world, look for a place that smells of mystery and intrigue, and chat with people there. That's standard agent of inquiry protocol. Oh, and since this is Inspector Hildebrand we're talking about, don't be surprised if you find him asleep, or having forgotten a thing or two. But not to worry, I prepared my traditional medicine, just in case. Don't hesitate to use it. And with that, do take care out there. Oh, great. We have to go back to the first?
Yes, we have to go back to the first. We literally have to go to the Crystarium. If we have to chase Hildebrand to the first.
When in doubt,
Why wasn't
now
this in
she's
Shadowbringers?
delights. I know.
Oh well.
To blow the cobwebs right out. I don't know why they did this.
Oh well, it's fine.
Okay.
We're taking Nashi's bombs to the first.
Huh?
We have to take Nashi's bombs to the first because
Yeah. Bombs. Oh, the bombs.
Nashi's delights are her bombs. So
I see.
we have to destroy the first in order to save it or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Alright. To the goddamn first it is.
I'm gonna turn on because we might be needing to teleport a lot.
Yes. Alright. I am going to the Crystarium.
Okay, I can do it too, you know. I have more money than you.
I got it.
Fine. But how are you this Thursday, Sakuna? Are you having a good week? I noticed that you deleted your Discord, though. You just don't want to use it anymore? Okay. So where do we go now?
Looks like it's
Oh, he's down there at the pendants? Or the,
right. Is this like the crafting area?
yeah.
I don't.
I don't really remember this.
Oh no, this is the inn, isn't it?
Oh, you went to that one. Oh, huh?
No, it's not the inn. Yeah, it's down here. Isn't it? Yeah, Glenard. It's the guy who looks like Mr. T.
Uh-huh.
Welcome back, fool! I'm your friend! Right off.
I'd offer you a pint, but my barman sense tells me that's not why you're here. So this friend of yours has gone missing. Sorry to hear that, but plenty of travelers pass through these parts. Could you describe the fellow to me? Hume, burly, wears a monocle, well-meaning idiot. He is wearing a tattered suit, most like. I like how they use the Observer. That's no Mr. T, that's Mr. Incredible. How are you, Observer? Welcome back. And good morning to you. Happy Friday for you? Yeah, happy Friday. It's funny how they use Hume, because Hume was what the humans were called in Final Fantasy 11.
Yeah.
But it's funny how they call it a human here. Well-meaning idiot. I like that. That's perfectly Friday. Yes, it's Friday. I like the perfectly. I like that description because that's perfect for Hildebrand.
It's Mr. Incredible.
Look at him. Yeah, because he doesn't have the mohawk, maybe. No.
He looks like Mr. T to me, but
his mohawk slicked back, so that can't be. Yes, that sounds familiar. Mind you, I didn't see him myself, but I do believe one of our bounty hunters spied such a man when you were all battling the horde of special warriors. Really? He was there with us? Oh my god, it was Giat that saw him? Oh my god.
you know what? In my cutscene, she has her mask on. Because
Really?
I didn't do the healer quest line. And shit.
Oh, okay, okay. So this
So
is
she had her
kinda
mask on,
spoilery.
and now, yeah, so it's kind of,
This is kinda
you see something
spoilery.
different, you see something different,
I
which
like
is cool.
that, how they have different aspects, because dwarves have a mask on that make them look like the Final Fantasy IV dwarves, the Lolly-Ho dwarves. Mr. T credible. Oh boy. But yeah, they usually wear masks, but when you do the healer quest, which is what I did, she loses her mask and attempts to find out that Giat was not actually a male. Giat is a female. Dwarf. They're not Lalafels here, they're dwarves. So, yeah, there you go. It's funny because, yeah, like Safety said, on his screen it was still with the mask, and obviously as you can see the mask is gone. There's someone who wants to speak with you. Yeah, it's hilarious. Gulp. So that's so. Make it quick. This ale isn't going to drink its shelf. Big time lush, by the way.
Yes.
If it ain't me, you. That brings you back to our neck of the woods. Did they recognize you? What was the dialogue like?
It was basically like, I remember you, the Warrior of Darkness, right?
Oh, they didn't name you? Interesting. Now that you mention it, I did see someone. Now they're not drunk anymore. Look.
All of a sudden, I'm sober.
Yeah. Now that you mention, I did see someone like that back there on the battlefield after you ran off to do more hero work. Wait, but how did he have a body?
I don't know.
Okay. At first I thought he was going to attack me like the rest of the spirit Watsits. But no, he just stood there striking a pose, trying to scare and seduce me, damned if I could tell. Still, he was glowing, and I wasn't about to take any chances, so I said, "Hey, piss off, ghost," and sent him packing. Oh my god. The language in here is just... This is definitely M for mature, I can see that. Sometimes the dialogue goes that...
Rated M for midget.
Hey, wait a second! That's mean.
Well, they're Lalafels.
Did he die, you ask? To which I say, what am I? How do you pronounce that word?
Surgeon.
Surgeon? Okay. Also, I've kept my mug waiting long enough. Good talk. Oops. Well then. Could it be the Warrior of Darkness?
Mad because small.
Yeah. I thought that was your voice, but... What voice? But was convinced my ears were playing tricks on me. It's good to see you again. Didn't mean to eavesdrop, but we overheard you discussing the renegade poser. We've been searching for him for some time now. Renegade poser? They're coming up with the funniest descriptions for Hildebrand, huh? There have been sightings in Lakeland, you see. Von Ard and I have been tasked with getting to the bottom of it. We have little in the way of useful information, though. All we know is that he appears without warning and strikes a disturbing... Oh my god.
Oh no.
A disturbing pose. Really now. Observer, what do you think of all the colorful adjectives they're coming up with to describe Manderville? Or Hildebrand? Oh my god, some of this stuff is... A well-meaning idiot. There was... What was the other ones?
Like...
Now this is disturbing pose.
Pose. Let's see.
He's a poser now. And
Poser.
but what's the other ones that we saw already?
Like a gentle mine. I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Anyway, yeah, perfect. Yes, it is perfect, but it's just... It's really funny. It's really entertaining in a ha 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 boy way. He's caused no harm. He's not caused any harm. If... Hey, Tofu! Oh my gosh, Tofu! Wow, long time no see. How are you?
How you doing, Tofu? Oh, miscreant. Yes, okay.
A what? Wait, what?
Like, he's a miscreant.
Oh, he's not caused...
Basically, he's just weirding people on the first
New
out.
job eats out all...
Oh, you got a new job?
Oh my gosh! Congratulations! Wow! Whoa! So that's why I haven't seen you streaming as like, I mean, I like when I peek in on the morning to see what's going on in Twitch, I don't see your name anymore. I was like, something happened, but I haven't really had time to look into it, I guess. So I just like was like, oh, I hope he's okay. But then I saw you again recently, and then yeah. I'm sorry. I was just like, okay, yeah, I have to find a new place to live. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
By August.
Why by August? Wait, August,
Well,
you mean
least...
next year? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well,
you have lots of time to, yeah.
Well, that's not that much if you
Well,
think
I mean,
about it.
obviously, at least they're not, like, giving you, like, a month.
True. But, hey, at least... Maybe this is your chance to, you know, where your dream place where you wanted to move to. Maybe this is the opportunity to get out of this area. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm laughing because it's like we've been dealing with this nasty heat, like summer, when it's not supposed to be summer anymore, and all the wildfires. Like, oh my god, I've been coughing a lot more lately because of it. I hope you guys are good. Yeah, well, yeah. Life could be better. But yes, I guess it's both a blessing and a curse what you're going through. Something it sounds like anyway. With the sad face, it sounds like it's both a blessing and a curse. Because now you have to like uproot and yeah, which is very, very it can be very unsettling and disruptive. Did someone do a gender reveal and burnt down the...
I don't know what caused this wildfire, but...
It's probably a cigarette or something. I mean, it usually
you
is...
know, cigarette, you know, it could be a lightning strike or a cigarette.
Yeah, it could be a lightning... Most
or
of them are actually from
or car
strikes.
fire, who knows. Right.
At least it wasn't like the one a few days ago. There was a fire that burned down 70 cars because... well, everywhere. Well, right now, the U.S. is getting like a major drought, like everywhere. You know, there's like drought everywhere in the U.S. And in Texas, someone flicked out a cigarette. Reportedly, I mean, allegedly, this is what they came to the conclusion that on a field with like it was at a fair or something, and there was a bunch of cars parked, and they flicked a cigarette on a field that was like dry grass. and it ruined like 70 cars or something. Poor luck caused the fire. Yeah, basically, there's a lot of fires out there. It's just disgusting, though. Did someone do a gender? Oh yeah, sorry, I read that. Well, at least Klee didn't. Are you sure? Are you sure about that, Observer? Klee is everywhere, though. You never know. But I wish you luck with that, Tofu. It's really disruptive to just have that suddenly put on you. And I don't think what Safety said was right. Is that, you know, it sounds like a long time, but those months can go by really fast, especially when you have to like clean out everything in the area. Unless you're staying in the area, and then it's easier to move back and forth to a new place. But if you're actually going to relocate, that's gonna be fun. I wish you all the luck, though. It's not fun to move. It's all good. We've been meaning to get out of here. Yeah, it's about time the universe made me do. Probably that's. Yeah, you know. The universe works in mysterious ways, and whatever that saying goes, or something like that. But yeah, probably the message to say, okay. But I hope wherever you end up, you'll be much happier, because I know you weren't like the happiest where you were. So hopefully you'll find the place for you, right? And Kate,
Yeah, hopefully.
you and Kate, yes. Anyway, yes, find the best place for you and Kate. Man, my head hurts. Sorry, I've been not feeling good lately, and the fire smoke and everything. I haven't been sleeping well, and I'm emotionally spent. A lot of things going on with things in general. Oh, Tofu's dressing you up with the bow tie.
Oh, sure thing.
Thank you for the head pats.
You got it.
Head pats to you too.
Yay. Head pats and a bow tie.
He's not causing any harm if you discount the shock of the strange man. What is that word?
Gesticulating.
Why are they? What's with all these big words? What is?
It's this Final Fantasy 14. They like using big words.
I know. Like what?
He's basically writhing. He's basically like undulating his. You know. He's basically doing his undulating or like posing or making weird motions because he's Hildebrand.
He's Hildebrand, yes. In your general direction, that is. Nevertheless, we're worried his behavior might escalate. Have you been tasked with apprehending the miscreant as well? Oh boy. Not quite, Vonard. Maybe he has come back to track down a missing friend. Your miscreant, I regret to say, might be my friend. Oh my god. Chocolate Disco, if you're still there, are you doing the Hildebrand quest? Oh my god, this is too much. Basically, I wouldn't call him a friend per se, but I too happen to be looking for a man prone to posing. Oh my god. Oh man. He is a mess. Yes, yeah. A well-meaning idiot is how they worded it. I think that's like the perfect definition for Hildebrand. If the man you're looking for might be the one and the same, then why don't you work together between the three of you? You're bound to have better luck. I guess this is their excuse for not making him actually on the first, like, make him a Shadowbringer's version, because I think that's the only...
Yeah, there was no Hildebrand. Yeah, they skipped Hildebrand and Shadowbringers entirely.
Oh, hey, Brother Mouse, no worries. Have a good night. Thank you for the lurk. But yeah, this is the only expansion they didn't have Hildebrand, which was...
That's probably why they did this.
Yeah, I think because Safety was mostly disappointed there wasn't a Hildebrand.
Like, where's Hildebrand?
Yeah.
Now where to be found?
I thought he would be going to the first because they jumped in a portal in Stormblood.
Well,
anyway.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah,
now we
it
got
would be an
wanted,
honor and a great help. We were just about to leave to gather testimony as it happens. Come and join us in Solon when you're finished here. We'll solve the mystery in no time. Oh boy. Like, how did he end up out there?
I have no idea.
And why?
However, whatever happens, whatever is revealed is going to be absurd and ridiculous.
Yeah. Wait, why are there two turn-ins now? Which one do you
Oh,
wanna...
we have to go to Lakeland.
I see
Yeah.
that. I'll take us there.
Well, no, because I was just gonna fly over from the.
Oh, fine. I was being lazy. It's only 96 gil.
Luna spent money on this lunar well. We're gonna use it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you can use it outside anyway. Wait, how do you get out of here?
Just hit the last option.
Sorry. This thing has really cool music because if you played Final Fantasy IV, I know I talk about it a lot, but Safty, Luna gave this to Safty for his birthday. It's the Lunar Whale from Final Fantasy IV. It has the coolest music. Yeah, I'm not coughing because I'm sick. I'm coughing because the air is really bad here. Where are we?
I'm looking around this area for people to question.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yes, it's over here. Oh, well. Did I see him? Yes.
You can read it.
Did I see him? You bet I did. I was crossing through the forest of the Lost Shepherd, on my way to deliver fish to the Ostal Imperative. Out of nowhere, this odd man leapt in front of me. I thought he was a bandit at first, but he abruptly turned to the side, curled his neck, and put his fist to his head as if to say, I don't know. It was baffling. I ran when I realized he wasn't going to do anything else.
Oh my god, what?
What in the world? Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, there's someone over
Why
here.
can't he communicate with them? Is he not allowed to talk, or he can't talk?
I have no idea. Oh, that fellow.
Oh.
I saw him the other day on the way home from Clearmount. I'd enjoyed one too many libations after my bath and ended up wandering off into the forest. Before I knew it, the sun was dipping low and the sky turning dark, and I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever make it home. Then I felt a gentle tug at my arm. And would you believe it? This odd-looking man led me out of the forest and sent me back to the road. I thanked him profusely, but he said nothing in reply. Just struck this pose and walked off.
Okay. Where's the other one?
Over on the next little island.
Oh, I see. I'm on.
Oh, it's hard to tell when you're on this thing, or if
Sorry.
I'm just above you.
Well, I am a Lalafell, so it makes sense. You can't see me.
Sullen
And I
woman.
wouldn't you believe it, Anya Forge dragged me out of the forest over.
Why, yes, I saw someone like that when I was out picking mushrooms in the forest. He even spoke to me. I was repulsed at first by his form, but he only wanted to warn me that fell beasts lurk in the forest, and that I should be wary. Contrary to appearances, I'd say he was actually quite
Oh no.
gentlemanly.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Oh.
Okay, now what?
Ignore this drought, Chocobo.
Oh,
I hit the wrong button.
I'm in. Okay, now we gotta go up there.
Bonard and Thyler. To be honest, I'm not sure what to make of all this. Thyler. Finished questioning the locals, have you? Were you able to learn anything? Not only has the poser caused no harm, he's even helped people? So he's a gentleman, albeit a suspicious one. Something of a contradiction, you might say. There's no reason to doubt what we heard. Everyone seemed to encounter him in the forest of the Lost Shepherd, right? That's where we'll look next, shall we?
you guys enjoying the new season of Spy X Family? I'm assuming you're watching it anyway. I think it's great so far. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it's
it is.
amazing. I like how it starts out really strong. Hey, Jenny! How are you today, Jenny?
Hey, Jenny. There. On the other hand, some folks might argue a suspicious gentleman is more dangerous than a man more blatant in his villainy. This gentlemanliness could well be a ruse to mask all kinds of evil intentions.
There are quite a number of great anime this season. Yeah. Wait, Safety. I don't know if, cause it's been a while, Tofu, but there was this one part. It's kind of a spoiler, but the clip of that chocolate disco took. Where was that? Let me see if I can find it again. Chocolate disco got this this clip. It was really funny of when I beat the final boss. It's kind of
Yes. That clip. That clip's amazing.
Yeah, he did a really good job. I just don't know where I need to find it.
That clip
Yes.
is amazing.
Uh,
Sekai no Peach.
I'm not watching, but up to date. Oh, with the manga. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, where is it? I'm surprised it. I'm trying to find it posted. It should be easy to find, but no.
Clips easy to find on Twitch? Nah.
Let me look through here. Sorry, I'm trying to look through history of clips. Ah, there it is.
This is great.
Ignore the laughing in there. I'm sorry. I was laughing way too hard. I was laughing way too hard in this clip, but yeah. Credit to Chocolate Disco there, obviously. But that was like the, and there's spoilers abound, but that's like the final boss of the...
Yeah, Endwalker spoilers there.
The Endwalker boss. I wasn't expecting that to happen, but it was just funny how I am dressed as Anya, and then she does her Hisatsu punch on there. I mean, that was just too perfect. Okay, sorry, go ahead, Sappy.
Well, here we are. How exactly you're supposed to begin our search? These woods are, well, woods. Got a plan, do you? Far be it for me to doubt the warrior of darkness. Show us what you got in mind, and we'll back you up to the best of our ability.
Good morning. What? Luna?
What? Hey, Luna.
Good morning.
Oh no, what are we gonna do here?
Oh no. Good morning, Luna. Now that you got it out of your system.
Oh god.
What am I doing? What are we doing? Morning. Sorry, I haven't been
Oh my god.
Absolutely oh no. Oh my god. Which one did you pick, Safty?
I did the mambo.
Okay, I'll do the mambo.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Here you guys go.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh.
Oh my god, oh my god. What the?
Hark. What familiar gentlemanly gyrations are
Oh
these?
my god. Ah. They're like, what? have to jump aside for work though. Oh, no worries. Thank you, Luna.
Oh
Oh,
my
what the
God.
hell? The fuck?
Oh no! He's still wearing the goddamn naked. Oh no!
Oh no! You gotta be kidding me! Oh my god! I tried to avoid any and all spoilers for this. This is just. Oh my god! I'm sorry for Luna, they're spoiling it!
On your guard! It's a sin eater! No, wait, that's no sin eater.
This is the new content, Big Boss. It's Hildebrand, it's Gentleman of Light.
The Gentleman of Light!
Oh my
I chose
God.
that one.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
What Gentleman of Light? Who is this Gentleman of Light of whom you speak? I am the forgiven gentleman, devourer of sins, light warden extraordinaire.
Oh my god.
You're like that.
You're not as.
You have two options. Oh my god.
What do you have?
You might occasionally moonlight as a zombie inspector.
You Gentleman Inspector. You're not a senior, you're Hildebrand, the Gentleman Inspector. You might occasionally moonlight as a zombie overlord, but trust me, you're. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh.
Inspector, Sin Eater, Inspector, Sin Eater.
This is ridiculous.
You're acquainted with this gentleman?
Oh my god. Why is this so ridiculous?
Right then. Clearly your friend has been through a lot, but still, how did he get it in his head that he's a Sin Eater? Is there no way to bring back his memories? No.
We're gonna punch it back in him? What?
Now we got.
Oh, now she's oh my god.
Watch. Explosives? We're
Hey,
trying to save him,
This is where I
right?
should have been dressed as Klee, right?
Yes.
Although
Why
Anya's...
Anya's funny here.
Oh my god, no! Oh my god! What the hell?
Oh,
They're playing
no.
volleyball? With the bomb. You're kidding me.
Oh no, they literally
Oh my
are.
god, they're serving it.
Set?
Oh, snap.
Oh my god.
Oh my... Hisatsu... Oh my god, that's a ball! What's it called? Isn't that Hisatsu Punch?
Oh, what did she call that? Oh no. Oh my god.
This is classic Hildebrand, by the way. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh man.
Wicked White, we've killed him.
Oh my god. Why is that guy always upside down? Because that's his trademark. Oh my god. Oh my god. You gonna read it?
I say,
Yeah, I know.
I say, you, I had resigned myself to Nashu's ungentle methodology, but you too, my brutish friend? But never mind that. I do not recall the world being quite so purple.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Previously, I was with Nashu and Greg, wandering the bizarre, shadowy realm known as the interspectorial rift.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Wait, why are they getting headaches? Migraines.
No, wait, what? Did they have the echo?
Yeah, I do like what?
Where am I? Who am I? Oh no.
It's Gihad. This is her with her mask on, by the way.
Yeah, she has her mask in this cutscene.
By the way, this is the joke character, Big Boss. Hildebrand Quest has always been the joke from 1.0. And they just carried it on. Oh my god. Yes, he's been a character since 1.0.
That sickening light, that aggressive posturing. I know what you are. You're one of them, ain't you?
Uh-oh.
What you need is a good old-fashioned dwarven decking.
Oh my god.
Piss off, ghost.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is this too? Oh my goodness sakes. Oh, isn't that the rock that was lifted up for? I don't know. Wait, that's Lean.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Oh, I thought it was.
It's different.
Okay.
What the hell?
What the hell, indeed. Yeah. What the heck?
Even the Sin Eater's like, what the?
What are they doing?
Even the Sin
The
Eater's
Sin
like,
Eater's
nope.
even scared. Yeah, he noped.
I'm out.
He's like, he noped.
Run for your lives! It's a Sin Eater! A Sin Eater?
Why did they get it?
Oh, wow. I'll be damned. I saw a vision of the man's past. No wonder he became convinced he was a Sin Eater.
Okay, off topic question. If I am to ever spend some money in Genshin, what should I be investing in?
Limited character ban at your level. Limited character banners only. But I would only spend any serious money Well, in your case, if you're just looking for the most optimal way to get primo gems, Blessing of the Welkin Moon is actually a really good bang for your buck if you're patient.
Yeah, if you're patient and you can wait for a month to get your primos,
Yeah.
you get a lot of primos for $5. I am patient.
Yes. I mean,
You just log in every day and you get primos every time. Well, it doesn't have to be consecutive. I think it will. It's just whenever you log in. And
yeah. And then a couple of the BP weapons are pretty nice, so it really depends on how much you actually want to budget.
yeah.
Obviously, if you want to spend big money, the biggest primo gem pack, the first time you buy it, because the first time you buy a pack, you get double, is gonna be the best quote unquote value if you're looking to pull right away.
Mhm.
It really just depends on your budget. But as far as how to spend your primo gems,
Pick your
I would
your
focus
favorite
on the
waifus.
limited character banners
Yeah,
for the most
spend
powerful
on your
characters.
favorite characters, because if you spend it on everybody, you're gonna be throwing thousands of dollars before
Yeah.
you even know it.
Yeah, but otherwise, yeah, do your dailies, do all the events.
No,
blah, blah,
Big
blah.
Boss, I'll just call you Asian. That's all we need to say.
Yeah.
you're saving like an Asian person.
Oh.
Well, it can be like that. Yes, exactly. You'll need to
Actually,
dodge daily.
Welkin. I'm
Oh,
pretty
you
sure.
will skip. Oh, if you skip a day,
I thought
you lose
Welkin
it?
built. I
Oh,
thought Welkin only counted your login days. I could be wrong about that.
I
'cause
thought it
log
wasn't
in every day.
consecutive. I thought it was just I thought it was just 30 days of login or something or whatever it is.
For 28, but
28
I could
days,
be wrong.
sorry. I thought it didn't have to be consecutive.
I thought so too, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I've logged in every day though, so I'm not one to say. I don't really know. But I could have sworn in the verbiage it was not consecutive. It just had to be encountered last time. I missed. Oh.
Okay. All right, so
Okay,
you have
so
direct
you-
experience.
Yeah, if you have first-hand experience, that nothing can beat that. So never mind. Ignore me completely.
Yeah, log in every day if you buy Welkin. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, even if you don't play every day, just log in, and then if you log in, you'll get your primos, and then you can log right back out if you don't have time to play or don't feel like playing. But at least you get your primos for the day, and then yeah. Okay, are you gonna continue?
Yeah.
Oh, you already next part.
As far as character banners to focus on, that's really hard to make a recommendation. I saw it too. It was quite possibly the most ridiculous memory I've ever glimpsed.
Right now, the character on the banner, Nilu, she's not very strong. She's good for bloom teams.
I would
But
not.
I would not recommend her unless you just absolutely love her design or whatever. But
Yeah.
also, she's not very strong as a main. Like, I would focus on getting main DPS characters like Ganyu, Hu Tao, Raiden Shogun. You can get also any of the.
Yeah,
The
actually,
Archons are really good too.
yeah, the character. I mean, if you're looking for, yeah, Raiden Shogun is probably for a new player going to work with lots and lots of different teams, so that's a really good investment.
Yes.
Kazuha, if he gets another
Kazuha,
rerun,
yeah, if he gets
is a very good Adventist. Hu Tao kind of needs a good shielder to work
Yeah, you
safely.
need to have
so you,
Zhongli with her.
so you, I don't know if you absolutely need
But
Zhongli.
Zhongli is also a good character to have. He prevents you from. If you're not a good player like I am, and you don't like to dodge, or you just forget to dodge, then having Zhongli is like a lifesaver for bad players like me. But also just also not just bad, but lazy players. If you don't like to dodge, then
Yes, back to the absurdity of Hildebrand. Back to our regularly
sorry.
scheduled Gentleman of Darkness.
Oh, you're in the next part. Sorry.
It's funny the way he's just
Answer your
like,
faithful assistant. Where are you, and why is it so purple?
hey, I was good.
Oh, I thought you were already past.
That's fine. You can go. Yeah.
I'm at the next
The
part.
first what? Are you telling me we somehow traveled to an entirely different world? Yeah, oh no. Good gods, to think that I have transcended the very boundaries of time and space. But worry not, my adoring fans. Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, will return to you forthwith.
He's always in this ratted tux. That's his trademark. But he gets redressed again. Yeah, they're looking at each other like everybody else thinks of Hildebrand. He's the only one that doesn't think anything weird about himself. Oh boy. So I guess we're getting Shadowbringers and Walker in the one Hildebrand?
Yes, I guess. Tyler says, I can't help but feel this is not what the Echo was intended for. Von Ard says, explosions, dwarven deckings. Is there nothing this man can't withstand?
Yeah.
He's pretty much invincible.
A soulful reunion. Hildebrand is back with full of spectral beans?
Beans.
Spectral beans? What are those? Go ahead, sorry.
While I've enjoyed what time I've spent in this far-flung first that I can remember, we should be getting back to our own world soon. Would you happen to know how we might go about doing that?
Oh my god.
Restore my soul with a spirit vessel. Say no more. Your cursory description was more than enough for me to grasp the concept completely. It's not unlike brewing the perfect cup of coffee, which means our task is clear. We require the services of a skilled soul sommelier.
They require the service of Becklug. Oh yeah.
I know a soul scenario of Becklug.
I guess we're gonna visit the
Splendid.
dog.
I see that even this world, you rub shoulders with the cream. Let us pay this Becklug a visit.
Oh jeez.
I'm not sure what you're plotting to do with souls, but if you require Becklug's assistance, we can help. Aye, they've aided us time and time again, and I reckon they do the same for your friend here. Come with us to the Cabinet of Curiosity.
Oh boy. Back to the Crystarium.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna
Oh, you're porting? Okay, fine. That works.
What? I'm being
Oh
lazy.
my god, this quest is amazingly silly.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on, those cutscenes were great.
Yes, yes, yes. They're your style.
A dwarven deck.
Honestly, if it weren't for Safety, I probably wouldn't even bother doing these quests. I'm just not... Wait, where is it?
He's up north. Whispering Gallery.
Oh, I went to the wrong one. Oh my god. Ah. Thank you. Ah. But apparently they're kind of forcing people to do it finally, because there's a lot of people that don't want to do it.
So they're like, you'll be doing Hildebrand,
you're
and
gonna
you'll
do it if
like
you want
it.
the relic. Yeah, if you want your relic weapon, you have to do it now.
Seeing as he's a friend of the Warrior of Darkness herself, I should have known. But this Hildebrand is no ordinary man. Hildebrand says, though I am eager to return home, I will miss this strange world. Perhaps we can visit again someday? Surely there are cases here that require my preeminent powers of deflection. If you're ready, I'll call for Becklug.
He sounds really enthusiastic, doesn't he?
Oh no.
1.0 music again.
Oh no. Ah, the genius soul sommelier. You've come highly recommended by Mew, and what an adorable little puppy you have. Soul what? Puppy? I beg your pardon, but there seems to be some confusion. Puppy? Who is this imbecile? Mew? I have half a mind to make him dig a hole so I can throw him in it. But I presume he's a friend of yours and one in need no less.
Oh my god.
What? Another of your friends that needs to be sent back to the source? Have you forgotten how complex and difficult it was to do it the last time? Yet you waltzed in here and asked me this favor with the air of one shopping for a new hat. His case is no different from the others, at least. He is present only in soul, as they were. We'll need another spirit vessel, of course. You don't happen to have one on you already, do you? Entrusted you by the Crystal Exarch, you say? If only he knew how you were using it.
Oh no.
Fortunately, I have a porksy on hand. We've been using it to treat patients at risk of transforming into eaters. But I suppose it's due for a change of pace. There is, however, one concern. In case I didn't make it clear before, the process can place great strain upon one's soul. If he is lacking in resilience, there's a chance his will not survive. That his very essence will be rent asunder.
I don't think that's the case. That's a risk I'm willing to take.
After what he lived through, it would be implausibly
anticlimactic
for him to die like that.
Oh, which one did you pick? Which one did you pick?
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that because
some
she's
of
gotten
you may
snarky.
not survive. Mimiu knows me all too well, I assure you, my good sommelier. He is most certainly not a dog. You needed worry for Hildebrand Hellador Maximilian Manderville.
Oh my god.
Yes, I get the distinct impression that the gods themselves could not kill him if they have tried. And they have.
Oh no.
Come along, Hilda. I can't be bothered to remember that name.
Oh my god.
1,000 things. Simply point me to the soul siphon and I shall hop right in.
Oh my god.
The rest of you can wait here. I promise I won't hurt him. No matter how much I might be tempted. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
They did not hold back, did they? It's too bad it's not voiced.
You'll be pleased to know that the process was smooth and uneventful. Honestly, I was hoping for more of a challenge. All you need to do is take his spirit vessel back to the source and bring it in contact with his corporeal body. He should awaken immediately with his soul and memories intact. If there's nothing else, Wanda and I should be getting back to our duties. It was a pleasure, Mimiu, if all too brief. Sorry, I was going too fast.
Oh. I won't pretend to understand even a fraction of what happened, but I'm glad I was there for it.
Till we meet again, rest assured that Tyler and I will be doing our damnedest to look after the people here in your absence.
Oh yeah, so they do have the echo. That's interesting. Wait, how do you know about Hildebrand, Big Boss? I didn't know you played...
Hildebrand is love. Hildebrand is life. I don't know.
Cause do you play? Wait, you don't play, right? Or is he just that well known outside of the game? Or outside of playing the game?
Alright, now we get to go to back to
Back to
Ratsahan.
yeah. Okay, I'll do. We gotta go back to comma.
Yes.
Oops, what's this one? Wait. His body's
Oh no,
longer.
what happened to his body? Oh fuck.
Oh no. Oh no.
You're back, and not a moment too soon. We have an emergency on our hands.
Gentlemanly spirit vessel. Wait, we used the same spirit vessel that what's his name used? Graha?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, what? The Inspector's soul's in this, you say? That's great, but we have another problem now. The Inspector's body has gone missing.
We went to the markets to do some shopping, and when he came back, He was nowhere to be seen. I double-checked that every door was locked before we left, but there's nothing to suggest someone forced their way in. We've got a case on our hands, the case of the evaporating inspector. We must begin our investigation at once. Come on, let's start looking for witnesses. Oh, God.
Oh, man. Hey, Dr. Dreads! Oh, did that not work? You know what? I think it's because sometimes it breaks, and I'm sorry.
Hey.
Let me see. That should have worked. Can you test this, Happy?
Boop.
Yeah.
Yes, give me 1 second.
I got it. Yeah, it should have worked. I wonder why it didn't work. I didn't see it go down, but, or hit me. If you want to refund, the points, Happy. I don't think it happened, because I don't remember hearing or seeing
Yeah,
it.
I'll refund Dr. Dread's
Sorry
boot.
about that, but hey, Dr. Dreads, how are you? Oh, speaking of which, just because I know that you are still pushing... I think you're still? Or did you... let's see here. Wow! You're 5 followers away? That's awesome. If anybody in chat is willing to, if they're willing, and he plays a lot of games. I'm good. Hope you're doing well. That's good. But yeah, Dr. Dreads is 5 followers away from hitting affiliate. I don't know if you met the other requirements, but you get.
Because he wouldn't take a shower.
He has really good singing abilities, as you can see.
In a ring of fire.
But yes,
In a ring.
highly suggest following Dr. Treads if you're able to follow an extra person, so you can help him get to 50. And I don't know. I think if you met the other requirements, then you'll be affiliate. So close. It's only 5 away. I noticed that when I last was there, it was 10 away. So at least you've gotten the 5. That's awesome. Oh, did you already move on? Sorry.
No, I was... Did I see anyone get carried out of a house, you ask? I was so distracted with stock taking to make note of any comings or goings. Sorry, I couldn't be of more help. I'm gonna go chat with Nashu and this dubious individual over here.
Oh, okay.
Nashu says, tell me everything you know. The inspector's life is in jeopardy. And the dubious individual says, yes, this is a most distressing situation indeed.
Why does he look weird?
I don't know.
He looks sus.
I didn't see anyone carry a person out of that house, no. But I did see a man carrying a particularly large sack so heavy he strained to lift it. I didn't think much of it at the time, but now that you mention it, it was a bit suspicious.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Sus.
Ah, there you are. This man says he has vital information that will help us in our investigation. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Delian, editor-in-chief of the Thavnarian Truth, a monthly publication devoted to exploring unexplained and otherworldly phenomena of our isle. Oh God. Your companions share with me the news of your friend's disappearance, and I happen to know precisely who is behind the incident. But I fear you may not like the answer, for the kidnapper is not of this star.
What?
They come from the heavens, from beyond the great expanse. They descend in curious saucer space airships to study our world, our society, our buildings, our very bodies.
What the hell?
You shudder, no doubt, to realize of whom I speak. It couldn't be, you protest, but it could, and it is. Your dear friend the inspector has been abducted by aliens.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, but he'll be fine, you assure yourself. After all, they just want to understand us better. You poor deluded child. That they do, but to what end, and why else? That they might one day take over our world.
Oh boy. Is this guy okay?
Oh no.
What?
What is worse, they plot to do so with the aid of collaborators. For the Charlayans are in league with our would-be overlords, providing the aliens with vital information on our vulnerabilities in exchange for a position of power
man.
within their regime.
Oh man, this is.
The final days was also the work of these alien invaders,
Oh boy.
an attempt to sow chaos that our world would be easier to conquer. Blessedly, it was thwarted, if only by one luck, as those that did the thwarting were blissfully unaware of the true nature of the threat.
Oh boy.
Alright, I want to punch this guy now.
Yeah.
You're like, ah.
Wait, wait, wait. Look at. Did you notice the lava fell?
Oh my god, it's the stalker. Oh my god. Oh.
He's back there.
Oh my god. I didn't even see him. He blends in really well.
I saw him.
But that's great. That's hilarious. Oh my god.
Oh no.
I had hoped the setback.
See, there he
Oh,
is.
you're like, eh.
Right over here.
I had hoped the setback would discourage the aliens from coming back, if not move them to abandon their ambitions. But it would seem events have only emboldened them. They are indeed carrying out abductions here in Ratsahan. Even as we speak, your friend lays prone on a sterile bed in their base on the surface of the moon. They poke and probe him with inscrutable instruments as their floppy ears wiggle with fiendish delight. But I have said too much. I must continue my investigation in secret. The fate of our world is at stake.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
This guy's a kook.
That's awful! We have to go to the moon and save the inspector at once.
I think he has a few materia short of a full meld. At least he got the floppy ears part right. Oh. I think the full materia short of a full meld. Oh,
Yeah, that was... So you don't think the inspector is somewhere getting probed by aliens? But if not them, then who's probing him?
oh god.
A man carrying a suspiciously large sack? That sounds promising. Maybe someone else can tell us more.
They're getting really, really kooky with the story, aren't they? Wait. I can speak with her again?
I guess. Oh no. Someone up ahead may have seen something. Let's ask around. Nashu is now accompanying you.
Oh,
Keep her at
no.
your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives.
Uh,
Blah blah blah.
okay.
Square really likes this following you mechanic.
Yeah. They seem to. You gonna read it?
Yes.
Okay.
Hariga and his family are the nicest people. They've got such gentle eyes and long snouts, too. Longer than anyone I've ever met in Aartia.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I figured that her little talk would be not very yeah. Anyway.
The man with the sack, indeed. I couldn't help but take note of him as he passed, trying so very hard to be inconspicuous as he was. He descended to Alzadal's palace, then went over the fountain where he met with the merchant, I believe. Such a hefty sack it was. My mind was racing with the possibilities of what it might contain. That had to be our man, right? We need to hunt down that merchant. Can I just drop?
Yeah. Looks like we might. Will she follow?
She does, in fact, follow you.
Okay.
Another discussion with Nashi. Oh boy.
Intelligent.
Discuss the fountain. It's incredible, isn't it? It reminds me of the giant statue of Lord Godbert at the Gold Saucer. Once the inspector is back on his feet, we'll have to show him.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. It's our traveling merchant.
I'm ready.
A man with a large sack? You bet I saw him. In fact, I sold him my chocobo. First, I told him to get lost. That bird and I go way back and so forth. But he was in a hurry, and his offer was very generous.
Oh boy.
When you're in my line of work, you can't afford to get too sentimental. And now I can buy a whole stable's worth of chocobos. Did he say where he's planning to go next? He was muttering something about having to get to Saltwin's welcome in a hurry. Probably why he was desperate for a chocobo. It's a long way to go on foot. Never mind the sack. You hear that, Rio? You? We have to head to Saltwin's welcome right away. Nod.
You can leave out the name. It's fine. I usually do that. Saltwin's welcome. I'll just go here. Again, I'm being lazy. I don't wanna. Spooky, spooky
No, no skeletons. No.
Hey, Fernando.
Wait, is he right
I
here?
can't wait. I can't. No, it's down south of us.
Oh, okay.
So you have to
I
fly,
see.
but
All right.
it's closer this way than. Wait. Wait. Yeah. I can't wait till Halloween's over. I'm so tired of this. All this spooky stuff. Too much spooky stuff everywhere. That's also draining me mentally. Just going to the grocery store and then seeing things jump out at me or making creepy noises and stuff. Just Guess who? Safety.
Oh no. Oh my god. Wow.
Look,
How the hell is he even...
shadowing her. It's funny
Yeah.
the details though, that he stalks her and they're actually putting him in everywhere. You know.
Yes. Here we are, which means the mysterious man with the mysterious sack must be near. Keep your eyes peeled.
See, he's over there. Over there, that man is definitely up to no good. That- It's probably not him. Maybe he's waiting for a co-conspirator. We should stay out of sight and watch what happens. Now she's always falling asleep. Oh!
Aha! The game is afoot.
Mr. Chupacabra? But he expressly told us he had put the evil schemes behind him. He wouldn't lie, would he? Ha. The goods appear to be none worse for wear. Very well. Your payment as promised. Really? How is he gonna lug him around?
Yeah, I know, right?
My client will be most pleased.
Oh no. Link Pearl.
Of course.
Oh no.
What? Oh,
What the hell? The hell is this?
I don't know. Oh no, he's getting ready to feed the inspector to the giant sea monster? What the hell is this? It's not a pleasure as always, Dr. Luget. Oh, it's Dr. Luget.
Oh, he's still around?
I have faith this specimen will meet your satisfaction. So this is the one. Oh, you can read it. Sorry.
So this is the one said to be the strongest, most resilient in all the world? The Mandeville Man? None other. He has weathered countless explosions and a multitude of martial abuses,
Oh my God.
including a devastating suplex I myself did witness. It is even said he survived a journey to Dalmud itself, and survived with the Lesser's Moon fall with a nary scratch. Most fortunately us, he has fallen into a coma from which I am assured he will never wake. You're free to do with his body as you please.
Ugh.
Even the mightiest of warriors can't fight while asleep.
That thing's creepy.
Those meddlers may have gotten the better of me and my beautiful boy in the Tower of Babel, but my next child will be all but invincible. With this body to mine to command, I will exact a bloody, glorious revenge. Forgive my boldness, Dr. Legay, but When might I expect the rest of my payment? I have debts that must be repaid. Worry not. With the Telepheroi gone for good, the vast fortune of House Brutus is entirely at my disposal. I shall shower you with wealth, my loyal minion. And gladly shall I accept the spoils, Doctor, and resolve never to renounce my wicked ways, for surely this time I will suffer no comeuppance.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Why head pat the robot? He's creepy looking.
Yeah, that robot's kinda... Not you! Not now, but I must away.
Oh my god. This is so extravagant.
Oh no.
Oh no, he took Hildebrand. No. You saved the world and the smoke bomb gets the best of you.
Dr. Leah, my payment.
Oh my god.
Wake up, Inspector!
Oh my god. Really? No, don't defile it! This is Hildebrand, David. This is Hildebrand. It's always going to be goofy. Always. Like, Final Fantasy XIV is a super serious game, and then you have this. Oh!
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Could it be? The world's no longer purple.
Oh!
Oh god.
Oh, that's creepy. I don't like that. What the heck?
Stop moving, damn you! You're supposed to be comatose. Centerpiece of my glorious revenge.
Oh boy. This is ridiculous. Oh my god! Of course, his luck. Oh no. Okay. No, what?
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Of course.
Oh. Oh my god. The sequence.
Oh my
This
god.
animations.
Oh no. Oh no. He never does, David. He never does.
Not again.
I'm surprised how much you know about Hildebrand without playing Final Fantasy XIV. Boz? I guess is he just that much well known? Oh no. I feel like even if the entire world exposed, he will still start. Yes, me too, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Ah. Oh boy. He has like that dumb luck thing, by the way.
Yeah.
So you can see that.
Oh no. No.
Oh my god! Look at that!
What the hell is... What the hell is with the facial expressions?
Oh my god, the facial expressions are too much. Oh man. Oh my god. Hey Klee. Klee's arrived.
Oh my god.
He's very lucky or unlucky. Yeah, it's like he rolls either what do you call it? Natural 20 or a nat 1. Is it nat 1? Is it the word?
That one is a critical failure.
Yeah,
and 20
critical
is a...
failure. Well, now they both are dead. Nope, he's gonna be upside down. Yes.
Yes.
That's a new pose. Okay, no, he's just wiggling and stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's back. They had to put him in this uniform in this world, though, you know? Go ahead, you can read it.
I say that was a rather dramatic series of events to wake into, but more importantly, after a brief detour, I find myself in my own world once more. My most sincere apologies for causing you such trouble, my loyal assistants, but rejoice, for Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, has made his triumphant return.
Yes, it does definitely Wile E. Coyote stuff. I think that's the gag they're running on. Something similar like that.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh my god, there actually are aliens. And they beamed him up. Oh my, what? Final Fantasy 14! What's it called? The award-winning...
This is the critically acclaimed
Yeah,
MMORPG Final Fantasy 14. Wait, they abducted the Lullafell.
Oh my god, they did?
Yeah, he was in the beam up.
Oh, I see the dodo bird, but not him.
Yeah, he was in there.
Oh, he was? Uh-oh,
Yes.
he's gonna get hit. Oh,
Oh no.
yep, I knew it. Oh my god, oh no. Oh, sorry. Crimere, hello! Oh my
Hi,
god.
Crimere. Wait! Inspector! For the head pats.
Thank you for the head pats, Crimere. Oh my god, what the hell is this? That guy was right. Oh man.
I knew it! An alien abduction! And to think I would have had the chance to witness one with my own eyes. This month's issue of the Th Truth shall be the best one yet. Wait, that's all you care about?
That's it? Wait. That was short for Hildebrand.
I don't know if that's it. And then, just when I thought we had finally had the inspector back, off he went, and then came back and floated off again.
What the? That was
hilarious.
It was hilarious, but it was very anticlimactic because it's like he woke up back in the source and then he's off again.
And he's been abducted by aliens.
He'll be back, yeah. He always...
Yeah, or the Loperates took him.
Was that the Loperates?
I don't know.
Go
I
ahead.
know it's not the first time he's taken the skies without warning, but still, it's always a little disappointing. Still, there's no use crying over flying inspectors. Let's return to Radzahan.
Oh my god, never a dull moment. Yes, exactly. How do you come back from blasting off into another galaxy? Yeah, well, with Hildebrand, there's always a way. There's always a way.
Hildebrand finds a way.
Yes, exactly. Oh boy. Is this it, really? I mean, this feels so short compared to other ones. Unsatisfied customer, oh man.
I don't know if this is
Wait.
it. It's
Party?
right
No,
by
no, that's not it. Okay.
Oh, Inspector, why have you left me again? And where have you gone? No, this won't do. Get it together, Nashu. There's a case to be solved. Just you wait, Inspector. Your loyal assistant, Nashu, will solve the mystery of your disappearance. Again. Don't you worry, Miniu. As soon as I have a new lead, you'll be the first to know.
Tofu, thanks for the lurk.
Thanks, Tofu. Till next time.
Really, is that it?
I guess that is good. Or there's gonna be like a little cutscene.
There always is. There's always like a stinger.
Meanwhile, in Marilamatorium.
Oh my god. It is the moon. It is. Oh boy. It just spits him out. Like an You called it. You called it, Big Boss.
Oh no.
What? What the?
What the hell is that look?
What the? They just shat him out. I know, right? my god. A Pikmin? I guess so. I don't know. Oh, I want one. Oh no.
Oh.
What the hell? It is the end.
With astute mind and explosive
Oh,
panache.
sorry, you guys can't see because I'm covering
He'll
it.
find the crime, crack the craze in a flash. Dashing debonair, pure gentle as fire. Our Asian Vanquery, Hildebrand Manderville.
You have to sing it.
Truth and justice never go out of style.
They ran over him. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the Lullafell. He made a new friend, exactly. I guess
Oh,
it
wait.
didn't shout him out.
Oh, no, there's more.
Wait, what?
Nashu Makahara awaits your approach, like a butterfly poised to set off
Oh,
a
are
hurricane.
they making that to be like the quick little Shadowbringers makeup?
Yes.
Oh, god.
Well, Mimi, I have a new lead, and just as I promised, you're the first to know. Before we get to the details, though, should have given you back your soul container. I gave it a good scrub first, of course. Being the gentleman that he is, I'm sure the inspector wouldn't want to leave any lingering spiritual odors.
Oh boy. How considerate of you, Nash.
There, now you can listen to my findings without having distracting thoughts like, when is Nashu going to give me back my soul container?
Oh my god.
Ahem. Now, as for the lead I mentioned, I was thumbing through a periodical and found the article on alien abduction. The way that it was described was almost exactly what happened to the inspector. It even had a little diagram of a man swimming midair. Anyway, the others seemed convinced that the victim had been taken to the moon.
Crackpot theory sounds awfully familiar. Why does
not-
it sound like the
sound
kind
like
of rubbish
kind of
that
rubbish
Darwin...
Breathe
I'm just gonna
for-
be awfully familiar because it's true.
He made a new brand, yes. That's because it is. Or, you remember Dorian, the editor in briefs? He was the one who wrote it. And he plans on doing research for the next edition of the moon itself. Apparently there's a portal or something in Garlemald that will take you straight there. Oh, but a world-hopping adventurer like you must have been to the moon already. You know it like the back of your hand, I bet.
Oh jeez.
Nod. I thought so. It would be nice to have an expert guide up there to help me search for clues. What say you? To the moon, Nashu.
We shouldn't be so quick to trust nonsensical ramblings of a man who sees aliens in every shadow. I'll just say to the moon, Nashu. Oh man.
Right. I'll start packing my bags. I don't know what the weather's like on the move, but I remember Garlemald being a bit chilly the last time I was there. My god. All right.
Do you think
I
need
need
to get
to
some more water?
I need to use yes, I need hydration, but I also need
Yeah.
to use the restroom after that.
So we'll be right
So
back.
let's take a
everybody.
little break.
Yes,
This is
everybody take a break,
A
stretch,
gentlemanly break.
drink, or hydrate.
A gentlemanly hydration.
Yeah, a gentlemanly break. Yes, there you go. Oh my god.
Oh,
All right,
ads.
be right back.
I should roll some ads while we're on the break.
Okay.
Enjoy me pelting pin all in with a bit.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. Yeah, no problem, Nicole. How are you guys today? I think my allergies and talking and stuff. here.
You got the touch.
No, stop it.
You got the power.
No, you guys. Oh no. Luna. Skip tree time on.
I'm
I ain't saving shit.
Toss
Oh
a
my
bit
God, you guys,
to your
it's got some, like,
panda. Oh, valley of
cocoa
hype train. Alright, we should do our shout out now. Shout
Yes,
out.
shout out to Star Sweetie. Trying to shrink it so-
Oh. Okay.
So, on request of Coach Jordan, this is Safty's sing-along song.
Okay.
Tell me when to start.
3, 2, 1, go. Love you. You love.
The card games, aren't they like really luck-based?
There's, well, yes, there's luck on it. There's a luck factor.
Yay,
But there's also, you know, deck construction factor. So having a constructing a deck that's consistently performs is a
so
skill.
cute.
Hey, I have a cute one.
You had a cue? I didn't have a cue.
Yoshida. Anyway, I'm in the gold saucer. So,
Oh. Hello. Okay, we're back. Sorry about taking so long. Oh, and have a good lunch, Observer. Now what? So they rolled. Basically, they rolled. They rolled Shadowbringers in with Endwalker. It seems like this is probably the Endwalker half of it.
yes, they like, you know, we never got to see Hildebrand on the first, so
A lot of
we're
people complained about that.
but there was no
Hey, Megas, welcome back.
Hildebrand in Shadowbringers.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Because all I see on Twitter is people bitching that they have to go through Hildebrand to get their fucking relic weapons.
How are you today, Megas? Sorry, we just got back from our break, so I'm like snacking on some chips because I'm munchy. But we're doing the Hildebrand quest in Final Fantasy XIV right now.
And we're laughing.
my
our,
laughing
we're
too
laughing
hard.
our posteriors off.
Yes, it was really interesting, to say the least. But yeah, there's a lot of the more hardcore people that like to grind the relic weapons and stuff that have never started the Hildebrand quest. Now have to start from the ARR version.
Yeah, they have to do the whole fucking thing.
You've been laughing too, Big Boss. I'm glad you're laughing. But yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean, there was people originally. I'm talking about not recently. That they complained that there was not a Hildebrand quest during Shadowbringers. So we went 3 years without any Hildebrand, right? Hasn't it been about 3 years? No.
Yep.
It's been 5 years.
It's been the end of Stormblood is when.
Yeah, but that's about 5 years, hasn't it? No.
No.
That was 3 years. Oh.
Oh, yep. Get.
Aviators and the hat.
Shades get.
Very quietly laughing, a lot harder than loud laughing. Oh, okay. Doing good, well rested, and testing out Sino. Oh, okay, awesome. But yeah, before this whole mess came out, people were complaining there was no Hildebrand for the ones that are fans of Hildebrand, like Safty. There was no Hildebrand during Shadowbringers, so I guess that was the Shadowbringers part that they made up for it. But then there's all the hardcore, raiders and stuff upset because they don't like doing quests or side quests and stuff. They just like to do endgame stuff, which I understand. I get it. But they're complaining that they have to do everything from ARR in order to get their newest
Yeah, you have to do
relic
this
weapon.
quest to unlock the relic weapon grind.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, it's much colder than I remembered. I sure hope this Lunar Gate is close. The Tower of Babel I mean that big spiky spire? Well, we definitely shouldn't get lost on the way there. Let's get moving.
Why didn't she dress up into warm coats?
I don't know.
Is it Sino, Sino, or Kaino?
It's in Japanese it's Shino, so it's like Sino or Sino, depending on.
I think English say Sino, but yeah, Japanese pronounce it as Shino. So,
Yes, it's not a hard K either way.
no, yeah, it's not a hard
Or,
K.
or hard sound. It's not a K sound either way.
Shino, yeah, Shino.
Yeah,
Because they don't have a CY.
They can't say they don't have a C sound or psi sound. I guess they could say sign. They don't have a C.
Yeah, it's weird that they didn't choose Sino, but they say Shino.
I don't know how it's actually should be pronounced.
I don't know how they Roman or they characterize it. I haven't actually looked at that. But when I'm listening to them say his name, it sounds like Shino. Doesn't that mean death or something?
Yeah.
Well, he
Shino, yeah, it does. But then again, he is an edgelord, so.
Well, he's dressed like Anubis, so isn't it the god of death? It's kind of fitting, isn't it?
Yes.
I don't know. I know I didn't think about the connection until you brought it up, but Big Boss. I just when you said that, I was like, hey, you know what? But he is Anubis, so the god of death. Yeah, Egyptian god of underworld. Okay, same thing, you know. Similar anyway.
So, this thing will send us up to the moon just like that? Courage, Nashu.
Uh-oh.
The world is in grave danger. The people deserve to know. I have to reach the moon so I can expose the truth.
Uh-oh.
As I have explained to you twice already, I can only allow passage to authorized travelers, which you are not. Ah, so you're with them, aren't you? The aliens have infiltrated every layer of our society. What in the blazes are you talking about? I'm Dalmascan, born and raised. Hey, look, it's Dorian, the editor in briefs.
Oh my god.
That's Delian, editor-in-chief, thank you very much. And you were friends of the abducted, I believe? Mimiu, greetings. Are you acquainted by this man by any chance? No, nor am I affiliated with him in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
I wouldn't think so. He doesn't seem the kind of company a hero like you would keep. But aren't you forgetting that whole conversation we had with Dorian back at Ratsman? You're like, eh.
I'm like, whatever.
As in Miu, slayer of gods,
Oh, God.
savior of Ishgard, liberator of the provinces, dealer of pants.
What?
How did I fail to recognize such an unbelievably famous individual?
Wait,
The
what?
champion of the people.
Stealer of pants? Where'd that come from?
Yeah, whose pants did we steal? As a champion of the people, you have a duty to lead us through this fact-strangling checkpoint. Cannot let your comrade's abduction go unsolved. He needs you. And the world needs my next article. And you believe he was taken to the moon? Well, that certainly sounds like an emergency to me. Your acquaintance here seems sincere in his desire to help, so I'll grant him special dispensation to accompany you just this once. You may proceed to the Nether Gate. Mysterious forces have thrust us together, and through I trust the fates about as much as though I trust that obviously compromised gate guard. I'll leave no moonstone unturned. The truth is up there.
Oh boy.
Great, this has become the X-Files.
Must have someone's famous pants. I don't remember stealing anybody's pants.
Did we steal anyone's pants?
I don't recall. I think he was just throwing something out there. Oh, okay. So that was quick.
Is this it? Are we here? Yes, we are. Oh! The moon. The moon is just as white and shiny up close, but not made of cheese. Oh wait, I missed that line.
Oh boy.
And no sign of Inspector Hildebrand either. So we've already arrived. The Empire's technology is more advanced than I feared.
If there is, well, oh wait a sec. Has there been an epic pair of pants as loot? I don't think so. See, that's
Yeah,
why
I don't know.
I can't recall any
I don't recall.
Pants
I don't
swap.
recall any time we've stolen anyone's pants. Over there, the aliens have built some kind of forward base on the lunar surface. We must seek below in the lid in their invasion plans.
Oh boy.
Looks like Dorian has the lead. Come on, we should follow him.
Wait, what? Why is what's his name? The mayor in Stardew Valley. He has missing pants.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Aliens, honest to God's aliens. Never expected them to be so tall or so small and
Lewis,
bunny-like.
thank you. Yeah, that's it.
Oh
Hey,
no.
why'd they voice this guy?
Welcome. If I had known I was receiving so many visitors, I would have sent for more tea. Ah, that voice is speaking inside my head. I don't know the words, but their meaning is clear. Are they wielding psychic powers to try and brainwash me?
Uh-oh.
Laconic Lopper. You alright there, friend? Need help with anything in particular? And this one speaks our tongue fluently. Learned it from your Charlene collaborators,
Oh my
I wager.
God.
Don't think you'll fool
Uh-oh, here we
me.
go.
What with your adorable bunny nose and silken ears? I'll print the truth before you arrive to beguile my fellow men.
Uh-oh.
You're one of Urianger's friends, aren't you? Not sure who or what put such odd ideas into your companion's head. Would you mind setting him straight for me?
Oh. The Loperts are not alien invaders, although their adorableness does belly that their capacity for shenanigans. Loperts are allies of all of mankind, misguided attempts to make us live off of carrots, notwithstanding. Which one?
I like that one.
You like that one? Okay.
They got you, didn't they?
Oh no, wait, it's me against Cookiekins. Oh my god, what? Ah! Cookiekins just killed me!
Cookiekins.
Cookiekins just won the battle royale. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
that was
man.
funny.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. I've heard rumors about the disbanded Scions of the Seventh Dawn. The formerly secret society has in truth become all the more secret, that it may pull our leaders' strings from the shadows.
Oh, did I go too far ahead? Sorry. I didn't know where you were.
Hold it right
Oh.
there, mister. I won't stand here unless you slander me or this lovely bunny any longer. You better not libel them either.
I'm in the next part, I think.
When we actually came in search of Inspector Hildebrand, a dashing gentleman who we think was brought here by a shining flying saucer. You wouldn't happen to have seen either of them around here, would you? I am afraid I've seen neither. Long was it my duty to keep watch, but as the need for constant vigilance has since ended, I have grown accustomed to idleness. It's rather refreshing, really. Anyway, perhaps the Loperets may have observed this man or his abductor. I feel I would have remembered if I had. The others might have seen something, though. Why don't I take you over to the Bestways Burrow? You can ask them about it yourself. That sounds like a wonderful idea. Please lead the way. If nothing else, getting an eyeful of the facilities we built for the benefit of mankind should help reassure your suspicious friend there.
Uh-oh. That's not gonna help.
It's not gonna help. This guy's crazy, so.
Well, remember what they built for us, right? Their imagination of what trees were and stuff?
Yes,
they look pretty
that's true.
hostile. You know what I mean?
Oh god.
Oh, jeez, this is
At least it automatically is teleporting us to where
Yeah,
we need to be.
that's nice, I guess. I love this music from Final Fantasy IV too.
Delian says, "Good gods." Lopperit says, "I knew it. Seeing the burrow is all of its magnificence has left your friends speechless." Oh, boy. So nauseous. So many bunnies.
Yes, they're so cute.
If they can build a forward base on this scale, then what hope does mankind have against them?
Oh man.
Oh, for the love of carrots! This is not a military operation. You see any cannons or assault craft? We haven't any weaponry at all. Take your time and chat with whomever you like. As for me, I've got perfectly innocuous and not at all nefarious things to do. Bye now.
Yeah, that doesn't sound sus. That-
Right then, let's get on with the investigation. Asher and Delian are now
Oh,
accompanying
no.
you. Oh boy.
Oh god.
Nashu says, "Look, they even have an aetherite here." Delian
Really?
says, "An aetherite, a convenient tool for meeting with their Charlean co-conspirators, no doubt." Oh, they'll tell you aetherites were an elegant invention, but it was really just one of many alien technological secrets revived in exchange for their undying loyalty. Link pearls too. Be careful what you say in those private calls. The Charlians are always listening.
Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, I guess we go over here. Somewhere? Boosting way. What? Where is... Oh. Oh, it's Languid Loprit.
I guess. Oh, I often stretch my legs out there under the stars, but I can't say I've noticed anything out of the ordinary. Sorry. Not to worry, we'll try our luck elsewhere. Thank you. Furry-faced liars, a lot of them, probably hired an entire fleet of alien attack craft.
Oh man.
Did that man call me a furry-faced liar? I must have
Yeah.
heard him wrong.
I think they call them the Loperits, the furry-faced liars. Discussed machinery beneath the floor. Core, that's a big fan. It must get hot in here. Oh my god.
Delian's probably like, a propulsion engine, of course. This is no near moon. And with the satellite upon the star which we stand was never a neutral celestial body, right? It was a grand fabrication of the ancients. They were in contact with the aliens even back then, but the purpose of their ambitious construction has eluded us until now. It's obvious that the moon is a colossal starfaring vessel. That's true.
Well, it is.
He's actually right about that.
Yeah. Splitting way? What? Why is he called...
Hmm.
Interesting.
Lopperit promoter. Oh, ever since we built the Excitatron 6000, we get all kinds of people around here. Could you describe your missing friend in a bit more detail? Well, he's very gentlemanly and dapper, if you look past the almost certainly tattered state of his clothing. Though their fashion sense can be a bit eclectic, our visiting adventurers are always dressed impeccably. Not to be rude, but I have a feeling your friend would have stood out in that crowd. He's probably strapped to a table somewhere, even as we speak, enduring unspeakable experiments. Shudder. From what I've pieced together so far, this giant alien is the master. And all these smaller Xeno bunnies are artificial life forms created to serve as minions in his armies. Their harmless appearance is part of the strategy. As soon as you'll air guard down, snap! They take you down to a pack. They take you down like a pack of tiny, herbivorous wolves. Dorian has some interesting theories, doesn't he? Being nibbled to death by, Sorry.
It doesn't sound like a bad way to go. Wait, what?
What? Once you find your friend, you should come all along and give back the Excitatron a whirl. I guarantee you'll love it 6,000.
Oh, is that what he says after? Oh, okay. Now where to? Oh, up
Like
there, I
over
guess.
on the other side.
I just imagine Sino in a bunny suit. Not gonna lie. Oh no, why?
That'd be.
I don't
What?
think he would do that unless you, even if you paid him. Now, if he would probably put Tignari in one, because he has the ears. Wait, oh, it's up here.
Weaving way.
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
No gentleman in ragged clothes, I'm afraid, but I did spot an object in flight that I couldn't immediately identify. It was while I was out gathering materials in the South Marilamatorium. I presume it was just some elegant relic or new species of floating jellyfish, and I didn't think too much of it. Core, now that sounds promising. Thank you for your time.
Oh no, he's gonna see the. Oh no.
What's this then? A pod for growing new xenobunnies? They must plan to produce them in millions and overwhelm us with sheer fuzzy numbers. How could I have been so blind? Those aren't ears, they're psychic wave generators.
Oh my god.
They lure people close with their precious little faces and bam, brainwashed.
Oh boy.
I figured it all out, alien scum. And once the world reads my special edition, your dreams of domination will be done for. Ha!
Oh man.
What a strange and awfully aggravating man. Is he a friend of yours too? I think he's a friend to the people, but I don't think any people are his friends. Right, let's go out there and find that flying object. Do you know which direction is south? Nod. Wait, I'm coming with you. Don't leave me alone with the brainwashing Xeno bunnies.
What's with the Xeno bunnies?
I'm not sure how to describe what I say, but you'll know it when you see it.
Oh boy. Alright, so we have to leave here. I guess we can just leave this. We need to go to the Aetherite and then take the exit. Wait, you can, oh! I didn't realize you can mount here. Why can't I get... Okay. No. Oh. I was thinking we just take the How do you, where is the, oh, the exit's out there, okay. We get so confused, where is what?
Yeah. I can fly inside Bunnyland.
I know, right? And there's Argos just sitting there. Kind of interesting that Argos is still out there, right?
He's a good boy.
Oh, you know, we never picked up our new marks.
Oh, marks. So.
I know, we forgot. Did we do our elite one this week?
No.
What do you have?
I have to kill I do have to. These guys are my marks.
Okay, then kill him. Oh, someone else is at him. Oh, I don't have mine.
I don't see another one though. I think I need two of them.
Sorry, the other guy, the person out there is killing them too.
I'm gonna.
Oh, well, look out too. Bringing the dodo bird. What are they farming them for, I wonder? They're like killing all of them.
That's actually a good question.
Why is Argos out here too? Wait, no, Argos is over there with Nashu and Delian. Why is Argos out here?
I don't know.
So many stars, like a million twinkling teeth, and the great big gentlemanly smile. We have to find him, Mew. Oh, you just so you can ride him.
How could you leave me behind? Surely you know the first rule of alien hunting is never split the party.
Oh, jeez. Sorry. flying object. You may move the cameras while zoom in and out. Not this again.
Oh, it's not this again. They really like this mechanic.
They do. Nashu's like talking with Nashu's romping around with Argos, already forgotten why she was out here. That sounds about right, Nashu. The alien searching high and low for any sign of alien vessels. This is like a true professional. Okay.
Oh, I see it, but I can't.
I guess we have to wait for it to It has a Lalafell in there.
Oh, the Lalafell is still there.
Find the alien craft. That was hard to click because it was going so fast. And it wasn't going in a straight pattern. Ah, there it is. It looks like a toy.
I know.
And there it goes. Come on. We can't
And there it
let
goes.
get
Come on,
away.
we can't let it get away.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Oh God.
We did it. We found the inspector. Case closed. Horrendous. Only aliens could subject a man to such callous and physically implausible fate. Oh no.
What? What?
Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or do you see a whole field of planted Hildebrands?
Oh no. Oh boy.
Well, well, what a delightful surprise to see you here, wherever here happens to be. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
They like cloned him.
They cloned him?
Oh no. My, what an impressive specimen of gentleman you are, good sir.
Oh boy.
The same could be said of you, my good man.
Oh my god. Attack of the Moon Toads. I know, right? What the heck? No, it's zombie brand all over again. Oh no.
Is this an extemporaneous gentleman's club? If I may be so bold as to join you?
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh my god, what the? Oh my god. Oh no! No! Oh my god, they're having tea. They're having tea. Ah.
What in the name of the occult is happening here? Where did they all come from?
They're phantom Hillebrands created by the refraction of starlight through swamp gas.
Could they be?
Hildebrand clones.
Could be their Hildebrand clones grown in an alien laboratory's flesh vats?
Oh no, which one?
I took the second one.
Okay.
Imposters, you mean? Don't worry, I just know how. I know just how to find the real inspector.
Oh boy. Don't tell me. Yes, I knew it. Her bombs. But they're all acting sus.
Cease and you desist, Nashu. Use your powers of deduction, not destruction. Huh, they're also authentic and synchronized. Honestly, can't tell the difference. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
She looks disappointed.
Yeah, she does.
Well, look no further, for I am the one and only Hildebrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire.
Oh no.
The one and only? I believe that would be me, good sir. How odd, I think you will find that I am the original Hildebrand. Oh, I am more than certain that I am Hildebrand. As am I.
Okay.
Could it be that we're all Hildebrand?
No. Oh, are they gonna bring back the mom?
Probably. How positively marvelous. Propose we celebrate this auspicious moment as only a mob of Mandermill men can.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Just when this is not can't get any worse. What is this? Oh no.
Oh,
They're
doing
doing the
Manderville Mambo. What manner of waking nightmare is this?
I know, right? Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh man. It's the alien. What now? Oh god. Oh my god, wait, what? Oh. Okay. What is this? That thing is so cute.
I apologize for the confusion, my friends. I assure you that this time you stand in the presence of the inimitable Hildebrand Heliodor Maximilian Manderville. And this diminutive blue chap here is my new associate, Master Poo Poo.
Oh man.
Another alien species.
Oh god.
Of
It
course.
looks like a Pikmin, doesn't it?
You were building a clone army to invade our star, and what we stumbled upon was a field test. I do not believe we've had the pleasure, my excitable fellow, but I promise you that the amicable Master Poo Poo has no desire to wage any clone wars. Then what's this all about? Are you telling me you weren't abducted? A simple misunderstanding. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Migraine time.
Oh, what a charming little rascal you are. An offshoot of the Mandragora family, perhaps?
Perchance.
Oh, Poo-poo.
Poo.
Poo? Ah, I see. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Master Poo Poo.
Oh my god. They had to choose that word, didn't they? Oh man.
Might I inquire as to your current whereabouts? I had recently reunited with Nashu and Mimiu, and would greatly appreciate it if you can convey me back to my prior location.
It's so cute. Why is that so cute?
Splendid, full speed ahead, my dear fellow. Steady. This is not what I had in mind.
Of course. Of course.
My word, you've generated a veritable battalion of identical gentlemen. Surely the world could never safely contain so much pure Mandervillian magnificence. Could you perhaps reverse the process?
like a zombie movie, I swear. Oh my god. Oh. Why is this so ridiculous? What's with the goofiest grin? What the hell? Oh, that they're making fun of Louis Sue.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh no. Which one ran away?
Oh god, no, not like that. Mommy!
Well, one ran off.
I know, what the hell?
I'm confused.
Thus, I have concluded that Master Poo-Poo has no grasp of the common tongue, and his true intentions, while surely peaceable, remain woefully unclear.
Uh-huh.
It was only through frenzied gestures that I managed to direct him back here and have him clean up our Manderville multiplicity incident. Poo-Poo, I hail Poo-Poo-Poo from a star, Poo-Poo a great distance from here. I came in search of a friend whose communications had halted mid-exploration. All this way to aid a comrade in distress, you say? The devotion, the determination. Your touchy story has sunk hooks into my heart.
Oh boy.
Fear not, my blue-haired feud friend, for I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have attached myself to this case like a stubborn barnacle on a kraken's behind.
Oh my god. The choice of language.
I swear to you, here and now, I shall scour all of creation from the deepest pit of the seven hells, the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the missing comrade that you so desperately seek.
Oh goodness sakes.
You're like, what?
I know. I don't know if I should be disturbed or laughing at the same time. You know? I'm speaking to Delian first.
Yes, an entirely new species of alien. The next issue of Truth will need to be a special double edition.
Nashu.
Mr. Poo-Poo's eyes make me feel dizzy like swirls that go around and around and around and around.
Now poo-poo. First we
I
have
am glad you are
Dookie
healed.
from Dukes from Nahida,
Yes.
and now we have Poop
Yeah.
Master Poo-Poo from Final
I am
Fantasy.
glad you are here to help ward off any more Poo-Poo misunderstandings.
Oh my god.
Tell me, Mew, how is it that you're able to understand Master Poo-Poo's language? The power of echoes. Ah, you mean persistent repetition. Sounds similar to the Manderville art of parley. You're saying you have an extraordinary extrasensory ability that allows communication with aliens? How fascinating. Yes, most fascinating indeed. Pending mysteries aside, I am glad indeed to once more be in the company of my faithful assistant and stalwart contemporary both.
Oh boy. Does he say the same? Yep. Okay. Imperfect gentleman. Unfazed by events that would shatter the mind of the lesser man, Hildebrand stands ready to begin his next case.
Oh boy. So begins the case of the silent correspondent. Not to raid on your parade, but my friend who was somewhere on your star stopped sending me messages is not a lot to go on. I spent years investigating the existence of aliens, and recent experiences notwithstanding, they are not that easy to find. You don't know Inspector Hildebrand. He'll solve this case as he solved countless others. with unerring perception and panache. Ah, well said, Nashu. Need but relinquish conscious thought to investigative instant, and clues will follow to me forthwith.
More like dumb luck.
Yes, basically.
Man. Oh my god.
Pause. Lose yourself in the deductive current, Inspector. You're channeling, aren't you? Contacting a higher power to breach the veil of mystery? Another fascinating development.
Oh my god. This is so
Oh no.
cheesy.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over. Thought you'd like to know that I spotted that chap you were asking about. You know, the well-muscled gentleman with tattered clothing and dazzling teeth?
Uh-oh.
You mean this gentleman? We found him too. Well, that can't be right. I just saw him in the North of Merla Auditorium. He ran the other way when I called out. I don't understand how he could have arrived before me. I have a feeling, Mr. Bunny, sir, that what you saw was an imposter. Rehild, would you mind asking Master Poo Poo if he's growing any more inspectors on the moon? I only created a single batch, but one did manage to escape the vaporization beam. That individual's behavior was unpredictable, a flaw in the cloning process, I'm afraid.
The vaporation? What? They vaporized them?
Well, this won't do it all. We cannot have a flawed inspector running around besmirching the Vanderbilt name.
Oh no.
Yeah, Master Poo Poo, I must ask that we hunt down and liquidate my other self as soon as possible. Might we delay the search for your comrade until the deed is done?
Oh my god.
Well, the imperfect clone was of my making. It is only right that I redress my mistakes first.
Oh jeez. Why
So
is it
begins the case of the imposter inspector.
Why,
Oh, that does sound exciting. What?
why doesn't Square Enix cash out
What?
and making plushies of these things?
I have no friggin' clue. That does sound exciting. You don't mind me coming along? I can show you the place where I saw the imposter inspector.
It's so cute. Look at it run.
It's like,
And it squeaks when it runs. Oh my god. Okay.
This.
What? Oh, it's up here now. Okay.
All of this questing, all of this grinding, all of these expansions have brought us to this moment.
I guess so. I wonder if he's gonna go in the underworld too.
Oh god.
Well,
Probably.
it's a quarter to 9 by the way, so I was thinking we should... I
Okay.
was hoping we'd be done, but I guess it's longer than
This
I...
is a little longer than we thought
Oh,
it
I
would
think
be.
it's because there's 2 in 1.
Yeah.
It's not really that it's longer.
Nashi says he's just sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Laborit says,
Wait, hold on.
I was right around here. Delian says, I wonder what other nefarious abilities this so-called amicable alien is hiding.
Oh, what's about Poo Poo?
Poo-Poo says, well, my ship's matter duplication facility is prone to the occasional glitch. I should probably have looked at that.
I espy with my little eye no dashingly defective gentleman.
Oh god. He can't have made it far on the foot. Why don't we try searching the immediate area, scan the horizon, that kind of thing. Then I suggest we split up so we can cover more ground. Nashu, Mimiu, and I will investigate the northwest. Right, I'll take these other two and head northeast. Splitting the party again? You're leaving me with the aliens? Oh, relax, Bright Eyes. We have a nice chat. We'll have a nice chat and I can disabuse you of all those strange conspiratorial notions. Oh, and we get to know our no friend here. Let us be on our way as well, with Mimiu in the van, if you please. Hildebrand and Nashu are now accompanying
no.
you. Oh boy.
Well, at least there are species out there that Median didn't find and usher into their doom.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, there's a chat point down here that I was running to. Sorry.
Oh, I see.
Oh, do you need these tankers or anything?
No.
Oh, I need them.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I don't have to kill them. They're only like worth like 4 sacks.
No, that's fine.
All right, let's talk to Nash.
Nash? Okay.
Oh, look down there. They have their very own hot spring. My dear Nash, what you're observing is no hot spring, but a natural reservoir of cerulean. Such a rich resource to hand. It's no wonder why they can afford these palatial residences. I'm glad you're here to educate me, Inspector. I was about to take a quick soap.
Oh my god.
Behold the sublime vista. 'Tis as if the moon herself breathes beneath our feet. Oh, look down there. Oh, wait. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was kind of a dumb conversation.
Yeah.
Then again, it's Hildebrand, so what the hell was I expecting?
Exactly.
A smart conversation.
You need 2? Or did it just...
I think I need put 2, but 2 pulled nonetheless.
They're just standing there. Watching this. That's hilarious, actually.
Sack.
You got it, right?
Uh-oh. I think this hammer struck Tinker is the
The one we need
quest
to...
objective.
Yeah. Hammer struck. Oh,
Hammer
hey. Hey, isn't that... Godbirds?
Oh no.
Godsmithing hammer is lodged in the thinker's carcass. It appears to have been dealt a single swift killing blow.
Cool. The bugs grow big up here, don't they? This hammer surely cannot be. Nay, it does not bear thinking about. Come along, nothing to see here.
I think we need to fly up there, because we
I
can't...
might have to fly.
Yeah. But, do they follow on our mounts?
Yes.
Okay. Come on. Let's talk to Hildebrand first.
Discuss the starry sky. What a dazzling display of stars. Not a single cloud in sight. In fact, I've never seen the night sky so clearly. Now that you mention it, it's been nighttime the entire time I've been here. How much longer until dawn breaks, do you think?
Does Nash say anything different? Nope, same thing.
Okay.
Except short.
Alright. They're in.
Oh yeah, my elite is on Elpis, by the way.
Okay. Oh no, it's a hammer struck moose.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Oh sheet. Another goldsmithing hammer, another killing blow that this speaks unparalleled strength. Ah, looks like he's yawning. The hammer stuck in his head spoils the effect, though. He cannot be here. Why would he be here? That's a goldsmithing tool, isn't it? It does look awfully familiar.
Oh no.
And yet completely unrelated to our case. Moving on, people. Moving on.
Oh man.
Oh, man. Oh, yes. Oh,
Why does it
yes.
say it's... Oh, it's above us, I see on the hill.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Trail of fancy footprints. Oh, boy.
Is he chasing the clone?
Clone. A set of gentlemanly tracks leads to the northwest. Aha! In the sand, in the snow, or in the half-ill moon dust, I'd recognize these fancy footprints anywhere. They're a perfect copy of mine. Our fugitive imposter must be just up ahead.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Cutscene.
God. Oh, no. I sense a gentlemanly presence. He is close. Very close. No clones in the northeastern quadrant that we could see. That's clever. Mr. Poo-Poo can scout us from the air. Aha, I found me.
What the heck? Why the dejected face? Why? Why did I
Why?
flee?
Why did I flee?
Hildy
Killed the
clone?
clone. He seems sad, downcast, very un-inspector-like. A flawed creation, to be sure. Such negative emotions would never mar the heart of a true Manderville man.
Oh no. Nod. They all nodded. Oh man.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no. Oh no. It gets more ridiculous. It's getting even more ridiculous now. Great.
I just took a swig of water. Dude.
Probably smart that you take it now and not later. Of course. Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh my god, no.
Praise thou for his presence. 'Twould seem my beloved Hildy has been awoken from his unnatural slumber. Oh no, we met.
What?
That?
He missed? Wow. I guess his luck, like, is enhanced when he's depressed.
Abandoning my gentleman comrades to save myself, my pride in worse tatters than my maltreated wardrobe.
Oh man.
My fatherly love denied? Unthinkable. Unless that is not my son.
Oh my god. I can't believe this is a thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. No!
Oh no!
Oh man, they're tearing up the poor moon.
Our...
Oh my god. Oh no! Another me survived.
Another me survived! I'll not turn the tail around this time, no sir. Hilda ran to the rescue!
Oh god. Is it are you sure it's a flawed clone? Oh no. Oh my god. This is so dorky.
Oh no! Around as fast as I can. I can't slow down. I'm a Manderville man.
They're playing ping pong. I Fido.
Battle Royale.
No. That is okay. Yes. Oh my God! What the hell?
What the hell?
What is this? Do I want to know? Hey Fido, what is this? I know, right? Basically, I don't have any idea what this is. Oh no, wait, what? What is this? Oh my God! Oh my
I don't
God!
even know what's going on anymore.
I don't either. This makes no sense. Oh, it's this thing. Oh my God, they're so cute. Oh, Ninja Magus, congrats on winning.
Congrats.
Oh, it broke. Somebody do bomb. Do bomb. Do bomb. Before it goes away, they start walking away.
Now I know I'm dreaming. That can't
Oh, they ran
possibly
away.
be real. That was a little something we were preparing to welcome the people at Theris. I almost forgot it was still there. Oh no.
Uh-oh. It got hit. Poor Mr. Poo Poo.
Oh
Aww.
no.
No! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. They're just clapping. We're just watching the show here. Like, what?
Wait, they got Enkidu's there? And what the hell?
Wait, what the heck? It's Enkidu.
The barrage appears to have stopped, but just look at all this junk.
The hell is this happening? This is, I know, it's Hildebrand, David.
Please be sure to
It's
pick up your
Hildebrand.
litter before you leave. The moon belongs to everyone, you know.
Loper. Oh my God. Put on some clothes.
What is this?
I have no
Uh,
idea.
Oh. Oh no, they're literally.
They're literally cleaning it up. But Hildebrand's known for the absurdity. That's pretty much all. He got vaporized.
Hildebrand, hell'o, Maximilian Manderville. How glad I am to see you up and about. Your mother will be beside herself with joy.
Where's the frying pan? I missed that.
Yeah, I know. Where's Jolene?
We need Julian, yes.
I only stood before you now thanks to Nashu, who stood ever vigilant at my bedside. Enter Mimiu, who ferried my soul back from across the rift. The bathroom, oh god. My son is indeed blessed with comrades of quality. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Where does
To you,
Batman
Master
go to the
Poo-Poo, I
back
extend
room?
my apologies.
The
In my excitement, I
bathroom?
fear I have broken your starship. There is aught I can do to help you effect repairs. You have only to ask. My vessel experienced a temporary malfunction, but there was no major structural damage.
Where is? I know. This is the joke, though. They always
Yes.
draw him like this, or they always animate.
It brings
him.
me relief and joy to hear that. I might have had a word, Mimiu. I actually came to the moon in search of a certain rare ore. And by Thal's good graces, my quest has been successful.
Who is he supposed to be? Which of the gods?
Yeah,
Which one was it?
I forget. The ore, however, is but the first step of a longer saga. Meet me back in Razahan. I'll explain the role I wish you to play. That must be the
The ore
relic
that he
weapon.
picked up, yeah.
Yes, I think it was best we make the jury starwards. We'll not find Master Poo-Poo's friend up here unless someone packed an extremely effective spyglass. Anyone? No? Then home it is.
Ah. So absurd. So ridiculous.
For years, I've chased after the supernatural and the inexplicable to encounter so much of it in a short span of time. My mind still reels from the implications.
Oh man.
Yet I must keep my gaze focused beyond the veil. A chance like this comes only once in a lifetime. Oh boy.
What is with that face? The
I
rocket
don't
looks like
know.
a face.
I don't know.
I think they did that for funny. For the laughs, right? Oh boy.
Oh, they brought me back to Delian says. Now begins the hard work of compiling my notes into a structured account of events. There's so much to say. We need to stretch this over several articles. Nashu says, see, I told you I recognized those hammers. A good inspector never forgets a tool. Poo-Poo says, Boop, you needed worry about the clones returning to plague you. The vaporation ray dissembles matters on a molecular level. Oh, that's reassuring.
Yeah, that's reassuring.
And Hildebrand. Oh, how lovely to be back on the star of my birth. Father did not chariot a chat, but he said something about returning here with a trusted employee.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, we've no time for further familiar pleasantries. Nash and I must devote our elemental energies to the case of the silent correspondent.
Oh my god. Ah.
My keen inspector senses tells me to begin our search in that direction. Make haste, my companions, for justice waits for no man, not even one who is a little and blue. Inspector, wait! Can't justice make an exception for me? His channeling appears to be remarkably effective. Fascinating, yes, most fascinating indeed. Mimi, forgive me, I seem to have been laboring under a misconception. After spending some time with the Xeno Bunnies, it has become clear to me that they have not the slightest intention of invading a star. They are no threat to us. Nod. But he is!
Uh-oh.
You know of whom I speak, that devious Master Poo-Poo and his diabolical devices, devised solely for world domination. I shall have to investigate him further to learn the intricacies of his plans, but I may require of your aid, not to mention your interpretation. I'll even pay you for a retainer fee, so please, when the time comes, join me on my quest for the truth.
Wait, is
You're
this
like,
the end?
sure, whatever.
Is this the end?
Maybe. Oh no.
Oh, now he's dressed.
I apologize for the wait. Shall we proceed to business then? The task at hand concerns nothing less than a family legacy. The recreation of the historically significant and astronomically magnificent Manderville weapons. They were the
Oh.
designs of a distant ancestor, you see. While the originals have long since vanished, the manual containing the secrets of their construction survived. A precious heirloom passed down through generations of Mandervilles.
Why the sudden passion for weaponsmithing?
Are your hammers built for hammering gold? I'll do the first one. 'Tis true that, as a goldsmith, I've had little occasion for crafting implements of war. Why this project and why now, you may very well ask, and I shall very well tell you. The tale begins not so long ago, and I was here at Ratsahan to discuss a deal with an up-and-coming merchant. The matter in question was an acquisition proposal. Alas, the talk soured, so I made preparations to depart. It was then that the sky burst into flame. You know all too well the horrors followed. I did my best to defend the citizenry from the beasts which spawned, yet I could not save them all. Save far too few, in fact. The memory of it haunted me day and night, and I found myself unable to work. But then I heard the news of how you and your companions had ventured forth and to banish this evil at its source. You forged on in the face of deepest despair, and it gave me the courage to do the same. Took a good hard look in the looking glass and asked, what can Godbert Manderville do to safeguard the people of this star? Thus did I realize that I had both knowledge and the skill to forge the greatest of weapons, that I might empower others to protect themselves and their fellow man. So began going down the list, acquiring the necessary materials with single-minded purpose. One of these was a goodly chunk of the purest Mandarium ore, metal found exclusively in meteorites, and that only rarely. I searched high and low, and scouring impact sites and consorting with kobolds, all to no avail. Then, when none was to be found on Heidelin, I set my sights on the moon, where I at last obtained a sizable sample. Now, I say at last. Maybe that guy was grinding for materials.
Ah.
on the moon. But the list materials goes on. If I'm to collect the rest in a timely fashion, I must employ the help of a comrade of quality. When you can spare a moment from adventuring or aiding my dear son is inspecting, pray drop a word into the ear of my manservant here.
Okay.
I shall clear my schedule of trivial interruptions, and we can proceed with the recreation of a mandible weapon forthwith.
Oh boy.
We have unlocked the mandible weapon, bro. Meanwhile, elsewhere at Radzahan, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's probably the baddies. Is it the baddies?
But I thought we got rid of them. Oh.
Oh no, it's a shadow man again.
Why?
There's always a shadowy guy in these things.
Ah. Oh my god. Was he falling behind them?
I don't know.
Have they ever found the shadowy man or no?
I don't know.
Like previously.
Oh no, not this shit.
Oh no.
What the fuck? The guy looks so creepy.
Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, sorry, I covered my eyes and...
Sound the alarm, a prisoner is escaping.
Yeah, that's not sus. What the hell is this?
What the hell?
Okay, yes, what?
This is... Oh no.
Oh, this again?
On solid ground, all far out of this world. Beyond the truth lies the weird and absurd. Keep the living son, he's second to none. Our agent of inquiry, Hildebrand Manderville.
Why did
Definitely
they have
not
to
an alien clone.
Oh my god. It's the pouting one. Oh my god, no. I have a feeling that it's gonna go in the underworld. Our time on the moon truly opened my eyes, and I mean to keep them open. I know not what Mr. Poo Poo is planning, but falls to you and me to find out.
Every day we're out there taking just him.
DuckTales, I know. Please make it a Manderville. You will receive Manderville weapons for a white mage. Please ensure you have changed to your desired job before speaking with the House Manderville manservant.
Oh my god.
Started or no?
I started it.
Oh, you did?
Like, why would I not want my weapon if I even go for it as my main freaking class?
Yeah, that's true. But still. But
Okay, guys, that was everything.
oh, he's up here now. I see it.
That is everything that we wanted
To do.
and more from Final Fantasy XIV, the true main story quest.
Oh my god, no.
Hildebrand, Hellador, Maximilian Manderville.
No, for you maybe, but for me I'm like, what the hell did I just watch? Oh man, okay. Is that it?
That's it for the quest.
Okay. Ah. Anyway.
Hang on, I'm checking my exchange.
Yeah, it's 9 now. I kind of want to end it earlier today because I was not feeling good. I just got last week or a couple weeks ago I was diagnosed with vertigo, And then yesterday I got told I have a cavity, which I'm getting filled next week. I'm not looking forward to that because I hate getting all numbed up and stuff, and I'm gonna be miserable. And then I have an eye appointment next week because now none of my glasses work since I got readjusted to put the rocks back in my head, my ears. It's hard to explain. Anyway, I'm not feeling great. I've been a mess. Everything's been messed up. And anyway, I'm just not feeling that good. That's mostly why I have to use reading everything, because I'm not feeling that great. But yeah. And the air is really bad here with smoky and
Yeah, that hasn't helped. There's just all this BS going on, you know, at all once. But you know,
yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna go see.
the smoky air is really annoying. It's like what?
Yeah, it is definitely annoying.
Because otherwise it'd be nice weather, but you can't even open the window because it's like.
Anyway. I don't know. I mean, let's see here. Well, Maple's playing Genshin, and there's Cinnamon here that's playing Final Fantasy. Should we go watch Genshin with Maple? I'm already technically watching him. He's doing the event right now.
Why are there no Manderville men to raid?
I know.
Disappointing.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Where do you want to go, Sappy?
I am good with the Genshin's.
Okay, I'll go say hi to... I'll go say hi to Maple.
Yep.
I haven't raided him in a while anyway, so he's
Yeah,
just
we
here to
haven't
win places
stopped by
and-
Maple's place in a while, so.
Yeah. Okay, so if you want to use a raid message, you don't have to, but this is raid 1, 2... the first one's for subs, and the second one is for non-subs, whichever one you would rather use. It ends up looking like this because the bot's not subbed, so yeah, anyway. We're gonna so say hi to Maple Mushy Tails. He's Did I do that? Yes. Okay.
Yes, that looks correct. So there we go. So thanks guys for hanging out and watching us laugh our asses off, or at least me. And we'll be back tomorrow, right?
With Genshin, yeah.
We're gonna play Genshin because, well, might as well just unsubscribe now. We've completed. We beat the game for sure. No, not really. There's more Manderville.
Okay.
More of the Manderville saga later. I'm just joking. So thanks guys thanks Mia for hanging out, and thanks everyone. Hope you enjoyed watching. Hopefully those of you who do not play Final Fantasy XIV now understand the glory that is Hildebrand, hello,
Okay, sure.
Maximilian Manderville.
Alright, well have a good night everybody. Bye bye.
Bye.